I'm so sorry.
Lovely, Wade. Hello and welcome to... Well, I'm leaving that in. Hello everyone and welcome back to our D&D session. Today we do have a Will Savage... Will Savage. That's the one.
Hello.
In our last episode, Malsanct was shot by a Dragonborn who turned out to be a doppelganger. Stefan's character, Malsanct, nearly died. The others raced him to the Alchemist District. The Alchemist District said that this required magical healing. They went as Impetu and went to the main administration building. They found Professor Fizwiger, a geriatric old fart of a wizard, came by, helped her out, even though it's a him. That's how he is in the head. Malsanct was brought back to life after having a vision of the Raven Queen, nearly about to claim his soul. Then a quite mad plan was hatched by went and got a wooden head of Malsanct, or as close approximation as she could. She then went back to the tavern, used a minor illusion to make Finny believe that she had cut off Malsanct's head. After they interrogated the prisoner, this was all after she interrogated the prisoner, and they all found out that he was a doppelganger. A doppelganger, if you don't know, is a creature that can change its form into anything else humanoid. During the interrogation, he went from this dragonborn looking guy to looking like Impetu, which scared the fishman. The fishman left. Then came the plan. A plan that is quite convoluted, and even I'm not sure if I understand it or not.
I do.
You do,
and my
and
own big brain plan.
Hey, as long as it gets us to the next part, I'm fine. Decided that she was going to try to trick the Dragonborn into the doppelganger Dragonborn into meeting with its allies. Excuse me. 4 other doppelgangers. In order to either join them, or hopefully root them out. Find out more about who was trying to kill Malsanct, why they were, and everything like that. Finny was sadly dragged into it. Whilst Finny was dragged away, Avalana was out collecting groceries on the behest of Finny's request. When Avalana came back to the tavern, it had been in shambles, disarray, all the cleaning they had spent that day undone. So I'm trying to remember it all in order. Before she went to this meeting with the doppelgangers, she had told Impetu and Malsanct to meet them at the graveyard district. In the graveyard district is the doppelgangers' base, or temporary base, not too sure just yet. I keep getting mixed up. I'll just say Wade. Wade then used minor illusion. Then decided to not use minor illusion on the wooden head of Malsanct to make it look like it's wood again, instead of like the fleshy visage that she had once used, in order to trick the Dragonborn into getting her into the doppelganger's lair. After that, Wade left with Finny and Impetu and Malsanct from the graveyard district to a nearby alleyway, where I believe it was Wade, you discovered a raven on the roof.
Yup.
The raven flew the opposite direction. You used suggestion to make it come back. The second it landed in your hand, you broke its leg. The second it took damage, the raven turned into a man, currently screaming because his leg has been broken. And that's where we're gonna... You're right. You're right, Malsanct. You're right there?
Fucking watching him during the entire thing.
Fucking hell.
He's a strange human being.
Very. Also, I'll have a look at that message in a bit because I'm currently recording.
Oh, well, my message.
If
Oh,
if
that was. I wanted you to start recording ages before once you was doing that
Oh,
weird stuff.
yeah,
earlier.
shit, sorry. Yeah, sure, I should have just put it at the end as bloopers. And that is
Random
where,
crap we get up to.
and that is where we are going to begin. The gentleman is currently screaming that you've broken his leg. You used minor illusion to close up the alleyway behind you guys, so no one can see you, but that's not going to do anything against sound. Avalana will get to you in a minute, okay?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay,
Just sort of shout my name whenever you're ready.
cool, will do. Impetu, Malsanct, and you are all accosted by this man who is now currently screaming his arse off because Wade has just broken his leg. What are you doing?
Guys, can I recommend that we very quickly clamp his mouth shut as hard as we can?
Fuck.
Oh yeah, I'm grabbing his mouth.
Thank you,
You
Mouse.
grab his mouth? I would say, do you need a check for this? Give me a strength check.
Well, break his jaw.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
No, I didn't. 7.
7? No, you didn't, but you are managed to muffle his screams.
Cool. And I can still talk to him, remember, as I have message.
Yep.
So what are we asking?
I think maybe we should
up to
try
you.
and heal him first to make him a little bit more compliant. Obviously, at the moment, we've just broken his leg and stuff like that. Maybe if we healed him and stopped him from screaming, make him a bit more rational, and we could possibly get like a thing. Mouse sounds, I believe you have a cantrip of some description to this.
Nope, but I have a spell.
Have a spell. It's a shame to waste a spell on a spying piece of filth, but
Let's ask the
Sounds
questions
best
first
action.
and see how well of mind he is.
sure, you can try.
Right, what are we looking to say? Whisper it to me.
Who were you spying for?
Okay. Through message, I'm going to say that.
He can't speak because he is having his mouth clamped shut.
I can hear him. If he's trying to speak it, I can hear it.
I wasn't spying on anything. I was doing my patrols.
Alright, I'm gonna...
I'm a
that's
fucking
where
guard,
we
you
are.
idiots.
Oh shit.
I'm part of the Raven Queen district. Fuck. Part of the Temple district, right next door.
Ah,
I heard a commotion.
fucking-
I heard a commotion. I came to investigate. Fuck.
Malsank, you know about these guys, don't you?
yeah, this is...
I take it. Wade, you relay that information to Malsank then.
Yeah, I'm relaying it.
Okay, cool.
Do you want to talk to him and I'll interpret?
Yeah, let me cure his wounds first. This is a misunderstanding.
You hear in your head, that would be most fucking welcome.
Okay.
Alright, I cast Cure Wounds on him to mend his leg.
Keep him restrained. I don't 100% trust what he's saying.
He regains 9 health.
That's enough to get him back to full health, yep.
Yeah.
And so I've got his notes here. He is much more compliant. He's not trying to scream through your hand anymore. And he says to shh, because he thinks this is like two-way communication kind of thing. Let go of my mouth, I'll be quiet.
I pass that on, but I say, make sure that someone has a weapon pointed at him at all times.
I'll
Well,
let my
dealing with
trident towards
shapeshifters.
his throat.
You hold what to his throat?
My trident.
Okay. Are you
Release
gonna?
his mouth.
What the hell are you guys doing? He is. I'm not going to whisper, but he is whispering. Okay.
Yeah.
What the hell are you guys doing? What's happening?
We have a situation.
A situation? Anything you want to tell a guard? They might be able to help.
It's under our control.
Clearly, you're going around breaking legs.
I'm going to step back and let
He looks down.
Malsank deal with this.
He looks down. He looks down at Finney with wide eyes. What the bloody hell happened to you, Finney? A long story short, these guys are trying to help this one. And he points at Mouse Knight. He's trying to help this one. Someone's been trying to kill him. It's a bunch of fucking doppelgangers. Basically, we're just trying to we're just trying to help him. There's an assassination attempt on him. Well, I can always, if you just asked for help, we could have informed the guards, informed the watch, told them what's going on, set up an ambush, and taken these assassins.
Well, just up
They are
until this point, we
doppelgangers.
didn't know where the assassins hide, and they are very good at hiding. They're a doppelganger guild.
There's no way, even if the
Doppelgangers.
guards were to know that, there's no way with a large town like this, a large kind of capital, that the guards would have been able to stop every single person and test whether they were a doppelganger or not. So we decided
Don't-
to keep the casualties low.
He just laughs a bit. This is Elos Bane, the largest capital in the goddamn country. I think we have the means in order to do checks.
On every single person coming in and out of every single place. Surely the
To
larger
come
it
in
is,
and
the
out,
difficult it is.
going in and out of the city, yes. Out of every individual shop, not quite, but in and out of the city, most definitely.
How would you check if they were doppelgangers though?
There are ways to tell. I'm expecting the Arcane District probably has a spell or two up their sleeves.
In
I
any
have-
case, we wouldn't want to cause the capital to go to any extra length or to slow down its industry on our behalf. We think, if we keep it between ourselves, there's going to be less casualties.
If you're a resident of the city, you're one of us. And he sort of like does this sort of thing as like a mark of respect, like to all of you.
One issue.
And
The
what's
only
that?
reason we have an interaction with these shapeshifters is as one of them broke out of your prison. We have no reason to trust that you can check anyone.
If we had known that he had some arcane abilities, then we would have been able to predict a better containment option for him.
I don't think they're competent enough, so don't tell them any information. Then I'm going to
Yeah,
walk just
I
outside
don't-
the force field.
It doesn't seem like
illusion.
they have it under control.
Yeah.
You haven't seen our abilities.
I'm going to look towards and kind of like try. Hopefully, he'll kind of pick up and just try and think. Let's just try and leave this guy out of it.
That's using message. I'm going to say to everyone that we need to send this man on his merry way. Shall we offer him lodging at Vinny's? He can take my room, so he can heal whatever he's got left. Can someone offer him that?
He is at full health.
Yeah, but either way, it shows good faith. But then
True.
we need someone to come up with a lie, something to convince him of, set him off our track.
I take it you're using message to communicate to these guys.
Oh yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So
Let's just tell him that the business is concluded somehow.
Okay. It would probably be best if Malsank said this. You seem to be the most amenable of the group.
Use it. Finney quickly pipes up and says, "Don't worry, lad. We'll get 'em. We've got a plan in motion already in order to catch these fuckers. Believe me, what they've done to me is a lot less than what they've done to other people, and we've already got a plan in motion to catch these fuckers. In the act, and believe me, they won't be coming back alive." And he,
I don't think that'll be necessary.
and he winks at the guard with a with a charisma check, with a charisma thing of 19. Finney,
Oh, sure, yeah, no, you can do that.
Finney convinces this guard. This guy's like, "All right, Finney, I trust you. We've known each other for years. Hell, you haven't aged today compared to me. But yeah, I will have to report this at some point, but if one of you could let me know what the situation is, then grand.
Just hold off until anyone you've seen is here.
Obviously, I will wait until you guys have told me the situation update. I will be waiting at Finney's.
Okay.
Is that agreeable?
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
And just make sure that if anyone who claims to be one of us approaches you, they you test them somehow to make sure they're not a doppelganger.
I mean, is there a
Everyone
code?
give
Is there a code word we could use?
Everyone give a fake name that you can remember. A fake name.
I'm gonna have to note these down.
You should name the characters Jeremy, Joyce, and
You're not
Jonathan.
there. You will be coming into it in a minute.
Mouse Sanctum, if you call yourself All, Impetu, call yourself Local, and I'll call myself Units. That way, we should be able to get through.
I hate you.
Yeah, I think that sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, let's do it that way, I think.
Alright.
Oh, you love us, really.
Right, names, what does he know you as?
I'm all.
Hold on. I'll select Impetu and right, Impetu. What does he know you as?
Greetings. I am local.
Local, and then units, I'm assuming?
Yes.
All local and units. Strange names, but fair enough. And with that, he takes the edges of his like feathery long cloak, pulls them closed around him, and into a pile of feathers appears, and he just flies off as a raven.
Cool.
Basically, it's a cloak of the raven. That one.
Well, now we need someone who understands arcane, and if I recall, we have a certain mage in our party, don't we?
No.
Mage or someone with magical knowledge. And
Good idea. I
devious
think we should
intent.
go back and possibly find Avalana.
That's what I'm getting
You
at.
guys realise Avalana is a character, and you're just like, shit, what happened? You're just like, shit, what happened to her? If Finny ended up like this, what the fuck's happened to Avalana?
Let's
I'm
check on that,
buffering,
indeed. Let's see
looking
if
after
the
Finny.
assassins left any mess.
Avalana!
I'm not worried, but
Hello.
we'll go and check in.
Avalana, you have just gone and grabbed a load of groceries for Finny after Finny asked you very nicely.
Hmm.
And you come back to the tavern, it is complete shambles. It looks like there has been a riot in this place. Tables knocked over, broken, bits of like broken bottles all over the bar.
Hmm.
Like, some of the bar stools are kinda intact, but not really. What do you do?
Is Finny about, or do I have to do a check or
No,
something?
Finny is not here. In fact, yeah,
Oh.
give me same result. Finny is not here. Just even if you do roll a investigation check. I've accidentally already told you. But yeah, Finny is not.
No.
Finny is not there. You search high and low. He is not there. You do.
Okay, fair enough.
Give me a perception check. You have to be a 10.
Oh, I got 12.
You're good then.
Okay, good.
You
good.
you spot a trail of blood leading from behind the bar and out the front door.
Can I go and follow the blood?
Yeah.
You know, do some Scooby-Doo work, something like that. Just follow the blood.
You start following the blood, and over time it starts to get less and less. But it does lead towards the general direction of the graveyard district.
Oh, lovely. Well, it's the general direction. You know, let's head towards the graveyard district then.
You start heading towards the graveyard district. You spot a raven flying out over the buildings and flying towards the the religious district, the temple district.
Hmm.
Okay. What do you do? Anything? Like you
Nah.
are
Wait, hang on a minute.
you are
Sorry.
you are next to a big, like wrought iron black fence covered in spike. Like the top is all spiked.
Mm.
You you are just at sort of a corner intersection where the path leads down towards like a bunch more buildings and just straight down a street, and the other one you see leads down towards a entrance to the graveyard.
Okay. Oh yeah.
A couple of alleyways, but it's weird. Look, the pattern of alleyways kind of messes up halfway through. Like it's like alleyway, building, building, alleyway, alleyway.
Oh, okay. Oh, can I do like a check to see? I don't know. Well, I walk towards like the graveyard gate and like the alleyways in general. Should I say?
Okay, you start one down there. Give me give me an Arcana check, 'cause that's the one I think it would be best described as.
Oh, I got a natural 20. What the fuck? Yay!
You notice where it goes building. There is a shimmer. The wall actually shimmers slightly.
All right. Well,
It shimmers slightly, as if it were an illusion.
fair enough. Well then, I'm just gonna walk into the wall.
You walk into the wall, but everyone.
Yeah, I'm
everyone
gonna do a
else.
fucking Harry Potter.
Yeah. You essentially do a Harry Potter through this wall.
Yeah.
The rest of you, give me a perception check. All three of you.
5.
17.
17, you good?
What is that? Perception?
Yeah.
10.
10? That's enough. Everyone but Shh notices Avlana come through the wall.
So up.
Ah,
The second Avlana says sup, shh, you get jump scared.
Should I
Can I
don't turn you
prepare
on
an action?
instead?
Yeah, can I like prep my bow, because I'd probably try and shoot someone who snuck up on me.
Especially with the instances you guys are dealing with, I would say you're able to get a arrow knocked, but then you realise it's Avlana.
shoot anyway.
You're lucky.
Don't
You're very
fucking
dead
shoot.
right now.
Okay, you guys have been rejoined. I know it's a bit railroady audience, but it works. It's easier. Right, you guys are all back together. What would you like to do? I take it you fill in Avlana what's going on.
Yeah.
Avlana, the same stuff we talked about before we started recording. There you go.
Alright, go.
Takes about 10-15 minutes.
I've gained the knowledge of the gods. Anyway. Well, I just go. What do you guys plan to do now?
We need a body.
Well, I pull out my short sword and like stab Shh in the heart like 50 times, and I go, "Here's a body."
Well,
Unsuccessfully dodge.
Yeah, alright. Cool.
Are you being literal?
No.
Cool,
But no, we need-
because I was very tempted to shout roll initiative.
Roll initiative, fair enough. Just instant combat.
We need a head.
And then whoever wins, I'll just I'll do the insanity clause when I'm in the courts or something. I'll just say, "Shh, made me do it." He was messaging me all day and all night. He drove me insane. I had to kill him.
What, on Instagram?
No, through
What am I going
message.
to mess you with?
Message.
They don't know I
Send
can
message
even
where it's
cast
fucking-
message.
What?
They won't even know I can cast message.
Yeah, but the entire team does.
The team does.
That's
Doesn't
3
mean they're gonna
people,
be-
including Finney, Sam, and a few others.
Anyway.
Also,
where were we?
moving on from this hypothetical.
quick thing. None of you asked what the Raven Guard's name was, right?
Nope.
No.
Right.
No.
Okay.
Yo, River God, what the fuck's your name?
What Raven Guard? What Raven Guard do you know of? But
He
again,
saw-
Finny knows him.
Wait, is he still here or not? I'm a bit
No,
confused.
no.
He's off.
The Raven you saw fly off was the Raven that they were speaking to.
Finny knows his name.
Fair enough.
Because Finney knows him, so he'll know his
Finney
name.
knows his
We can
name?
just ask him.
Yeah, but I don't know where Finney is. Do you guys know where Finney
And he's
is?
on the floor,
He's
man.
He's right next to you. Yeah, Finney is there as well.
shit.
Hence why
Oh,
Finney was
shit,
talking with.
Sorry. I'm fucking.
Pay attention, boy.
I'm tired.
So am
Wake
I.
up then.
Get a
I-
coffee.
Yeah, get a coffee down your neck.
I don't think we've got any coffee.
How's you
I'm
living?
gonna go get a coffee.
Crack there, I don't know. Wake yourself up somewhere.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna go downstairs. Yeah, quick, guys, I'm gonna go downstairs to my fridge. I'm gonna get my crack pipe out. Another
Who
crack.
keeps their crack in their fridge?
Who doesn't? I don't know. How would you keep crack?
No
In
idea.
my
You're
personal
crack.
pockets. Anyway.
Yeah, moving on.
Moving on.
You know,
Avalana, you come around the corner. Avalana, you come through the visage, the illusion. There is Malsanct and Petush and Finney. Finney looks quite badly beaten up.
Oh, okay. Well,
He has been healed, but he's gonna have a couple of bruises.
oh, okay. I was gonna say. All right.
I
Well,
just realised Sunik is a character as well. Fuck, he's off at lodgings.
he's off at Binky or something.
He's off in his own little townhouse somewhere.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's take fucking Finney back to the tavern first. You know, before we investigate further. Unless I might do like an investigation check of the general area.
A general investigation check of the area. What for?
Yeah.
Anything in particular, or what?
I don't know. Something that we might could be useful for. I don't know. Just could be useful if that makes any sense.
You're in an alleyway.
We'll find
You're in the alleyway at night. There's nothing there useful, mate.
Oh, okay. All right. Never
Were
mind.
you trying to loot an alleyway?
No.
no.
What the fuck?
It's so predictable.
I wasn't trying to loot the alleyway, you idiot.
Okay.
Right,
It's fine.
moving on.
All right. What we need to do is we need to trick the Assassin's Guild that's out for me. I'm supposed to be dead.
Okay, well then we'll stick you in the back of a car and we'll transport you somewhere.
We need
Keep
a
you
head.
isolated until your life ends. And there you go. No more Assassin's Guild.
They're looking for just a head. That's what
Don't
we need.
worry, you can bring one stuffed toy.
We need a head though, just a head. And I'm wondering if you can make a Malsanct head.
Fuck, would you do that?
We need the most convincing head possible.
Oh, too bad we don't have like a doppelganger or something. We should make him form into Malsank and then chop his head off. There you
Actually.
go.
Oh no, but it returns to normal when they die.
Yep.
Okay. Kind of crap.
Oh, question. No, never mind.
That
I was
question.
gonna say, I can keep. Is it like, you know? I guess it's when they're dead, you know, then it comes back to life. But if there's anything this can help with, you know, I can keep a pound of flesh cold for up to an hour with elemental attunement. So
I'm afraid that wouldn't. I don't see how that would be helpful in this situation, to be perfectly honest.
yeah, no, I was just thinking maybe like it turns back because like, you know, it's. But I was thinking maybe with elemental attunement I could try and like keep it alive, like keep the head in a semi-living state so it wouldn't return. I don't know,
I
maybe
think
use
it's
magic to.
magical.
No.
wait,
some
no,
sort of
wait.
magic-
It would be stronger. You
Is
would-
it specifically the head they are looking for?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, never mind that.
great.
Although they are a bit like, did she actually kill him or not? So they might be
So I
looking
was
for.
thinking,
They might.
if they shot him with an arrow, we could find a poison or a special, like,
Can you stop interrupt?
substance. Sorry.
Will, yeah, calm down. I've completely forgot what I was going to say now. So
Yeah, we
I'll
maybe
try.
need to use some sort of arcane magic or something then to.
that's it. Yeah, you would.
Create
Yeah,
illusion.
you were going to have to like. You would have to try and find some arcane force to keep a head alive, which would be a necromancy sort of thing.
We are also missing the problem of we'd have to take Malsank's head. And at that, if we're looking at that, we may as well just cut his head off normally. We have to make it a way that it looks like and is genetically identical to Malsank's.
Well, not necessarily genetic. I don't think they're going to do like genetic testing on the head. You know, I just think
It's
needs
got
to
to be
look
as authentic as
incredibly
possible.
I
similar.
don't think they even know what genetics are.
Yeah,
Well,
we
down
just
to
need to
that
find
final
something
point, at
incredibly
least.
similar.
They have an idea of genetics,
Yeah.
but it's not like to the
It'll
same
be
degree we have
arcanist.
these days.
Yeah. Not the same sort of knowledge base we do.
I don't think
in
if a bunch of assassins would go for the effort to confirm a kill like that.
Well, they're going to need the kill confirmed because presumably this is someone who's they put the highest bid in that's ever been put in with this group of assassins. They're really going to care that this is the actual head. It's got to be as authentic as possible. I suggest we
fair.
actually find a tiefling that looks like him and kill him, and then use anything we can to try and make it look like
Stick
Malzahn.
some fur on his chin or some shit like that.
I can't condone going and just
No,
murdering
that
innocent
doesn't
Dracos.
seem like a good idea.
That
I
seems
can.
kind of like 0 to 60. You know, like, is there no middle ground that we can actually find first, other than just, I don't know, instantly butchering some innocent person?
Well, we've got Jordan. How long has it been since I left the?
I
Mausoleum?
would say, since you left the mausoleum, I would say with all this talking, it's probably been about half an hour, if that.
Okay, we have 23 and a half hours to find it, and I need to have a nap.
Yeah, me too.
Everybody needs to nap. I think we have more
Yeah.
important things to be thinking about. If you want to live, then you can't nap.
In theory, I can play it so it only takes us 4 hours to nap.
Yeah, like
Maybe.
with that ability, I forget what it's called, but a long rest could take just 4 hours.
So, but I will then have to rest afterwards.
I still can't condone just killing an innocent person. I'm sorry for Impeti's like RP sake. I'm a true neutral man.
Then
Can't be condoning that. There has to be some other way.
I suggest I'm going to have to leave it in your guys' hands. We find a place to rest for 4 hours. I do my song and use that time to attune. Then I'm going to meditate myself, while you guys spend 4 hours trying to find something in my stead. How does that sound?
Sure.
Okay.
Good. Let's find a place that isn't Finney's, because we can't return there. At least Malsanct and myself can't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys are going to find somewhere to like take a long rest as a short rest.
It makes sense though if Finney and Avalana go back, because I'll be expecting them there. And Impetu as well, just to make sure we're not going anywhere as a single person.
Okay. Finney says to you, "I might be able to hide you in the wine cellar at my place. If I'm able to hide you, that spell you're talking about might be a longer enough range that you'd be able to hit everyone in the tavern."
Too close. We can't risk going back to that area. They're probably going to have it surveyed in some manner to make sure Malsanct and myself don't go there.
Well, the city's a pretty big place.
Can you dig us a hole in the ground, Impetu?
Yeah, sure. We
I
can
was gonna say
dig the
just get
dirt.
as far away as the last location in that city. Like, they can't exactly go around checking every single house, every single shop, tavern, blah blah blah, and all that.
That's a good idea. We could squat somewhere, find a place that's vacant,
Yeah. Keep them
but we'll
there
have
for
to
the
go
time being.
individually. We can't travel as a group.
How about we go and look for somebody maybe who can do some sort of... If we're going to solve the solution, I think maybe we'd need to find something similar to beforehand with a wooden head. Or maybe even like a lump of flesh that some sort of mage or some sort of like magician sort of person could transform into a similar mold as Malsanct. We have in here now, so they can copy it from that to make it an even more accurate model. And I'm sure there's people in this large capital who are probably more skilled than yourself. Shh. So perhaps if we're looking for somewhere to sleep, maybe we should go and find the person who could create this thing first, and then once they spend their time creating it and crafting it, we could probably get some rest in then.
I know a place, but it's going to cost you 2 gold, because you're going to have to pay off my tab.
You have
Yeah,
to
okay,
roll.
sure. We can
Right.
go somewhere, yeah, let's do it.
I'm going to tell them that location, and then... Actually, can I keep my... Oh, I can't keep my illusion up that long. But we can't travel as a group, and Malsanct and myself cannot be seen under any circumstance.
Yeah.
So we've got to go and find a place to hide. Which, in theory, we can just go and rest now. And then I can quick rest all of you as a group.
Okay, sounds good.
Right. So you guys are going to find what location is this? The
It was the carving place.
the lumber mill. Okay.
Yes.
The artist. Rather.
Yeah.
Okay. So I take it, who's going to the artist?
Would that be
me?
me?
Avalana and Impetu.
Okay, well, I mean, beforehand, do you have any idea where we can find somebody who would be skilled in the arcane arts as well? Because, I mean, although we need the head carved, we'll need somebody with an arcane ability to cast the spell on it convincingly enough to make it look like a head.
Vinny?
I'm not a magician, I'm afraid.
Do you know of anyone?
Obviously, there's Professor Fistwigger, but he's probably asleep right now. He probably, if this is a covert operation, it's probably not the wise to bring him either, because he's quite, as you've probably already found out, he's quite a loudmouth.
Yeah, who would be the second best arcane smith in the land?
Arcane Smith. Slicer? Nah, he's more Golemancy. Nah, not Slicer. He's more Golemancy magic. I'd have to say probably Professor Fizwig's nephew. He's a half elf. He should be around. He should be at home right now, unless he's gone on one of his other adventures. But now that it's spring, he should be coming home and spending it with his wife. So, as far as I know, he should be with his wife at home. So we could always go there and ask him. He's a lot less crazy than his uncle.
Okay, lead the way then, Finny.
Aye, I'll see if I can remember where he is. I'm not 100% sure.
I'm gonna go and find a place to rest.
I'll stick with
I'm gonna climb up to a rooftop.
Well, darn it.
Both of you give me dexterity checks.
Oh shit.
What was it, Wade?
It was a 3, so it comes to 11? 11.
13.
13 is enough. 11 is a little bit scrubbly, but you do just manage to make it.
I'm tired. Had a long day.
Right, so you guys are going to hide on a rooftop, yes?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm gonna meditate.
I'll sleep.
You meditate and you sleep. Are you going to cast that spell quickly before so Malsanct only has to sleep for 4 hours?
It's not a spell. I have to actively be awake to do it.
Ah, right, okay.
So it's during resting, but I can't meditate and rest.
Okay.
So I may as well meditate now and then rest later.
Yeah. Okay, so if you meditate 4 hours, and Malsanct you sleep for 4 hours, and I'm assuming once you come out of your trance, you're then going to cast the spell, so he only has to spend another 2 hours sleeping?
It's not a spell. I have to be awake to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd be awake and I'd play. And I'd also attune to my rod.
Yes, true, you attune to your immovable rod. Impetu and Avalana, what are you guys doing? You're going to follow Finny, aren't you?
I think so.
Okie dokie. Right, you go. Finny leads you out into the streets, trying to stay within the shadows as much as he can. Where's that? Finny, for the most part, disappears into the shadows, but make sure you guys can still follow him. So there's a couple of occasions where you're like, where the fuck did Finny just go? He's like, wait, over here. And eventually, it takes a bit longer. It takes about an hour and a half for you to get there. So it's roughly, I'd say it's roughly 11 at night. 11 at night now for you two, Avalana, Impetu, and Finny. Sorry.
It's readjusting.
Yeah, the surface not the most comfortable when you sat on it. long periods of time. You get to a house. It's the only house with the arcane spheres with the gems in them that light up during the night. And Finney assumes that yes, that must be the one for the wizard shit.
Fucking wizard shit.
Finney is like a salt of the earth kind of guy, Carl.
Yeah.
He goes up to the door and he lightly raps on the door. About a minute or so later, a very, very tired looking half elf comes to the door. It's 11 at night. What can I do for you? Finney? I haven't seen you in years. What's going on? And he looks at like all three of you. What's going on? And he looks at all three of her. Impetu, Avalana, and Finney.
Yeah,
Okay.
Avalana.
I actually don't know what to say, Bron. Shit.
Wow. Okay then. Sure, I'll take lead.
Okay, you take these?
Essentially,
How today.
we're in the middle of a predicament which, for your own safety, we can't fully disclose to you. However, we require somebody of a high arcane ability to help craft us a fake severed head of one of our comrades, so we can put off a clever deception.
What? Okay. I get what you're asking, but I'm afraid I'm going to need some more details. Like, who is this? Like, who are
It's
you?
a rather dangerous
The only-
situation. If we were to disclose it, it could get you killed.
The only details you need are the details on what you need to do. I'm sure you can ask for Finney and he'll vouch for us that we have no ill intent towards yourself or anyone else, but for the sake of everyone's safety and for the sake of the lives of the person we're trying to protect, or people we're trying to protect, we need to be quick about this. There'll be time for explanation after.
Finney, I'm going to hold this to you. You better explain afterwards. Like, don't worry, friend. I absolutely will. Like, we just need your help for this one task, and we'll be gone. You won't see us until after the dirty deed is done. He's like, okay, what do you need of me?
This is going to be slightly difficult, but we're going to need you to try and craft a fake decapitated head of a tiefling friend of ours.
It has to look convincing.
It needs to look convincing. I need to know what they look like.
Oh,
Is there any way you
that's
can extract it from memory, or
It'll be slightly painful, but I can extract it from someone's memory.
if you could do that, yeah, that would be preferable.
Extract
Again, as
it.
mentioned, we're limited on time.
Any volunteers?
Yeah, fuck it. We'll both do it together.
Sure.
I'd only require one person. I can't cast it on two individuals.
Oh, okay then.
And I can't do it on Finney. His kind is resistant to this kind of magic.
Oh, lucky him. Lucky him.
Then I'll take the bullet.
Oh, okay.
He ushers you inside. And Petui asks you to sit down in front of a small table with a almost identical but a more golden crystal ball. Like it's more of a golden yellowy colour. He asks you to sit down in one chair and he sits in the other. Do you sit?
I do, yes.
As you sit down, he closes his eyes. He holds his hands out to you for you to hold them. Do you?
I do, but apologise if my hands are slightly clammy, as I'm a fisherman, and we have a natural
I
kind of like spec to keep us
I have met your
streamlined.
I have met your kind before. Believe me, I'm used to it.
Yeah.
As he takes. There's a slight. Actually, no. Give me perception check.
Sure.
He's been going around murdering your kind for years.
What's that? I got 18. Well, 18 standard roll. Which is
Oh,
probably high enough
you
without the modifier.
you definitely fucking see it. You see, he slightly blushes slightly, like as he says that sentence. Like I've interacted with your kind many times. There's a slight blush to his cheeks as he takes your hands.
Lexi.
Saucy bastard.
Well, you did hear from Finney. He did like to do a lot of adventuring. You don't know where, but he likes it. He takes your hands and he concentrates.
I think he's been venturing in many, many holes.
Will, shut up.
Didn't say anything.
Yes, you did. Shush. He takes your hands and the crystal ball, as he starts to concentrate, the golden ball starts to glow. Give me a Constitution check.
Okay, here we go. So that is 2 seconds. Just quickly minimize Halo walls.
All units.
Shut up.
All you.
ODST dropping it.
Sorry, so that was a 10.
A 10. You start feeling like your head is it starts throbbing and is excruciating painful. You've had migraines before, right?
Mhm.
Imagine a migraine, but something's moving inside your head. That's the feeling of it. His forehead starts to this half elf's forehead.
Dude, take this.
God's sake! Not sponsored. Not sponsored. His forehead starts to sweat as he's concentrating. What is your response? Like, do you start pulling away a bit, or do you like concentrate even harder on the vision of Malsang's head?
I say, yeah, I'm gonna endure. Yeah, I'll endure and I'll concentrate, focus more.
With a 10, it's hard. With a 10, it's hard, but you do manage to pull through. You do manage to pull through for this round.
Remember, by the way, viewers, smoking's bad for you.
Yes.
There goes monetization.
I don't have monetization on my channel just yet, anyway. So yeah.
I was about to say, means we're a bit more free to do what we want, basically.
Yeah. It's just more illegal stuff that I can't show.
Alright, everyone, dicks out.
No.
Dicks out.
That is.
Harambe.
He will be missed.
This needs to be liquor for this game. In
Ah.
fact, I think I've got some brandy actually. I might grab it in a minute.
Well, how long until break? Sorry.
Wow.
We've just started.
We just started, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but if we're all going to go and grab liquor and all that crap,
I don't think. Also, we are very off topic.
Yes, true. The half-elfen gentleman starts to concentrate even harder. And the pain starts searing in your head, like starts to burn in your brain. Give me another Constitution check. You now need to beat a 15. Impetu.
Just under 14.
Oh.
Wah, wah, wah.
That's with modifier as well.
That's with modifier.
Sucks.
Your brain starts to really start to throb, and it feels like the inside of your head is burning and burning and burning.
Oh God.
You take
Taking damage.
You take 7 points of psychic damage.
Jeez. Big hits.
As it starts burning and burning and burning, like he says, like, please just stay with it, stay with it. Just think of his face. I've almost got it. Roll me one more Constitution check.
Jesus.
This
My
time
brain's
he has
gonna
to
end
do
up
a
leaking
20.
out the side of my ears. Oh, it was worse. It was worse. It's 11.
You slowly
My head's gonna fucking explode.
Yeah.
I cover his walls with my brain.
Ah, good thing. Oh, it looks like I need one.
Have you guys ever seen that?
painted.
Have you ever seen the film Scanners?
I was about to say scanners.
That doesn't happen, thankfully,
Oh.
as he's only going to take 6 damage.
Oh, thank God.
If
As you said, it goes.
I rolled an 8, your head would have started to crack open.
Oh god, how much do I take? 6.
6 more damage, yes, psychic damage.
You need some heals, man.
As finally the glowing sphere starts to glow bright golden light, as he quickly just releases your hands, and he's like, I've got it, I've got the image. Are you okay? Are you okay? And like he starts fussing over you, like, are you okay? I'm so sorry that hurt so much. Are you okay?
Baby, are you okay?
He's gonna throw up a little bit on his table.
I don't blame you. I've had this done to me before. It really fucking hurts. But
Oh god, what's that in the vomit? Is that brain or bacon?
It,
You can see it. Smell a funny smell. It smells a bit like bacon. You sure you didn't just cook his head? Like, you know, his head starts to smell quite tasty.
with that amount of psychic damage, it does fry his brain a little bit, but not enough. Not enough to do like permanent damage to his intelligence or anything. Thankfully.
Well, I poke his head and go, a little bit longer and it might be medium rare.
Oh,
Do you mind
Jesus.
carrying on?
Sorry guys, give me a moment. I have got someone at my door.
Am I?
I guess.
Make sure you're okay.
Well, if we heard a gunshot just now.
I see a
Jesus.
gunshot and then just like fall on the
Wait,
sofa.
guys, we're in control of the recording now.
Aha!
All minutes.
Yes! everyone quickly just fucking just say random crap before it comes
As
back.
many references as you can, you know. All units.
Mac
guys,
Cannon
You can
online.
suck my unit!
guys, go on Squarespace. Squarespace is
I'm
not
loving it.
sponsoring this video, but can I recommend their fantastic... Also, can I thank today's not sponsor of this episode, Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends, yeah, no, of course. Audible.com, always.
Shadow
Thank you.
Legends!
If Oreo's watching, sponsor us.
Also, I do not
on
endorse
an
this
Oreo
message.
sponsorship.
Yeah, and also we bow down to our God and Saviour, Todd Howard, for releasing
Can we all
Sky for
follow
the first time ever.
Alinity at twitch.com? She makes fantastic content and she loves cats.
Sorry,
All praise Danny DeVito.
Yeah, sponsored by Twitch.
Can we all go to Chatterbait?
Join us next time for our special guest, Danny DeVito.
Wait, what?
Danny DeVito.
Hey,
yeah.
what's going on?
Next time he's gonna appear on the couch.
Sorry, I think everyone went on a tangent about Danny DeVito because he's
Yeah.
our character in this.
Okay.
He's the trash man.
It's fine, just don't edit this episode.
I have to look through it anyway, so I'll find out what happened.
No, you don't.
Aw, yeah.
Well, it was fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
I'm not going to cut it out. Just it's going to be funny anyway. So
Oh, will you?
maybe. Anyway,
It's gonna be one of the only videos we've actually watched because we want to see if you kept this one in as well.
Have you not watched the other videos?
I've been watching some.
I've watched bits of them, but I haven't watched them all.
You've
I
just
wouldn't
outed yourself as a bad person.
Yeah, man.
I don't care if I'm a bad person.
Like, share, subscribe, comment, and what the hell?
You know,
Also,
send us
you-
nudes. Send
Anyway,
nudes.
no.
Send nudes. That's what
No.
I asked. Send
no,
we
nudes.
keep going?
no,
Guys?
no, because most
Sorry. Did I say nudes? I meant nudes.
Will, most of my audience are furry. Don't fucking give them a challenge.
I said nukes.
safe.
You know, nukes.
Like Newt Scamander from the
No,
Harry Potter
penguin. No. Fuck.
Oh, noodle as in like
Fucking
penguin, right? Okay.
film. Should
Yeah,
we just
penguin.
continue?
Send nudes.
Yes, let's continue, please, for the love of God, Christ. Right. Where the fuck were we? Because I forgot.
No, we're just. We're
He has the image.
He has the
image.
Yeah. He has the image now. You, Impetu, you are still you're in quite a lot of pain. The image of Malsank's face appears in the crystal ball, but is also inside his head now. So, like,
Can I ask him for slight heals?
Hey?
Can I ask him to heal me slightly?
I'm afraid I'm not here. I think I might have something in the kitchen. He
Leave me here, bro.
he ushers you in, he ushers you into the kitchen. Like he takes your shoulder, like pats your shoulder. Are you okay? Like how bad is it?
I mean, I'm not good.
He takes you into the kitchen and he roots around a couple of his cupboards. He does find an older, dustier bottle. He quickly wipes the dust off of everything. Give me just a minute.
sloshing my head back and forth, and I think I can hear liquid where my brain should be.
That'll be your ears. Don't worry. It's common. It's a common side effect.
Not normal.
Bleeding out the ears.
It's a common side effect. I'm afraid. I'm sorry, but if you need this done this greatly, then it's what had to happen. So I can never remember where the healing stuff is.
A regular health potion is 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, but that's just it. It's not a D4 one.
Oh, it's a weaker one.
Nope.
It's probably a 4 heal then.
D100.
No. Hold on.
It's a D2. Flip a coin.
Flip coin, yes.
I have too much crap on my desk.
I think Skyrim where you can stick
Maybe
the
use the
fucking
toilet
cheese
next
balls.
time.
Have your
It's
health
a
potions.
D1 place that's now.
There we go.
It's a D5.
Right, it is universal healing from a potion, so hence I roll it. Right, I need that one. You gain 16 health back.
Oh, thank God.
What health is your health are you on now?
Max.
I was on 14, so yeah, I'll be on max health now.
Bro. Right, heal. Get back into
Thank
position
you.
where
Cheers.
everyone can see me. Right. Absolutely no worries, my friend. I hope you
You're
feel.
a kind man.
I try. By this time, his wife has woken up. Because of the commotion, and she comes down rubbing her eyes, holding a young child, a young boy, probably about a year old or so now. It's like, no, don't worry. It's just some friend, or just some old friends asking for a favour, honey. It's like she's like, what's going on? Why this late at night? You need to sleep, honey. Otherwise you're not going to make your meeting with your uncle tomorrow. It's like, don't worry, honey. I will make sure I attend the meeting. Don't worry. It's like, as he shuffles his wife and son back upstairs. Like, don't worry, I'll be back soon. Right. As they go back upstairs, he turns around to you guys again. Right. How realistic do you need this head?
The bounty on the person was extremely high, so we assume they're going to come looking for it with, expecting quite high detail. So as close as you can get, really.
He pulls out of the cupboard next to the table, next to a table, a larger table, with a slightly raised platform on the inside of this sort of bowl-looking structure. He sits at a small chair next to it, and he gets out a large amount of what looks like clay, and he pops it onto the slightly raised disc. He starts pushing his foot onto a small paddle, and as the plate in the middle starts spinning, and as it starts to spin, he starts casting this yellowish golden light into the clay, and the clay starts to form and shift and mould around into a very convincing, maybe a brown version of Malsank's head. Horns, hair, and everything. It looks extremely realistic. This takes about half an hour or so. Even your horns, cobwebs and all, because Impetu hasn't seen you without cobwebs for a long time. None of you have even taken a shower yet. Christ, you smelly bastards.
Oh, to be honest.
Ave licks a clean
we
every now
weren't
and
really
then.
thinking about that.
No, Ave licks maybe your cheek.
Ah.
But
The cheek's got,
Ave is starting to go. When he does lick you, like. Nah.
Bretons aren't actually used to having baths and showers because they live in water continually.
Yeah, it's like you've never heard of a bath or a shower or anything like that.
I hate
eventually
water.
when the party starts telling me that, kind of like Impetu smells like fish too much, then that might be a little bit of a catch, but...
Oh, I like
A
that.
catch.
Yeah. I like how you
Some-
caught it.
Something smells fishy around here. I wonder what that could be.
And everyone just stares at Impetu. It's like, wait, what? But yes, this is a clay. When he is finished with it, is a clay, extremely realistic looking version of Malsanct. It still looks like clay though. It hasn't like got the coloured details to it. How soon?
Anything-
How soon do you need all the detailing done?
How long would you say has passed by now?
Half hour.
Half hour. Okay, then we still have about, what was it? Say around 12-ish hours.
You have 11 hours left.
11-ish hours. Okay. Say within 10. I mean, you've made a very good start now. So,
Within the next 10 hours, I can do that. If you want to wait, I can start the detailing now. It'll only take me about an hour.
yeah, sounds good.
Okay. So
And
time
whilst
time
he's
skip.
doing that, I'm gonna go to see whether there's like a local store or something like that around the place and buy some sort of like an appreciation gift or
It
something.
is about 12:30 now. Everywhere's shut.
I'm gonna go see where I can pick some flowers or something.
There are flower beds around the area, around the different houses. They are like people's personal like property, but like private property, but
Sure. I'm gonna
There's
take
a
one
flower
from each
thief
that they
about.
don't notice.
eh?
Try and take like one flower from like each different bed, and then bring
So
it back.
not
with
not
him.
noticeable, yeah.
Yeah.
Over the course of an hour, he starts casting different color magic. He casts magic from all 10 of his all eight of his fingertips and 2 thumbs. If you're going to be pedantic, audience, I know what you're like.
It's alright. All fingers are thumbs.
Exactly. Starts casting like streams of magic from each of the fingertips and thumb tips into this clave this clay visage of Malsank's head. And as they're coming out of his fingertips, they start changing loads of different colours as he starts essentially infusing it with different colours in the exact right place where they need to be. And eventually, it does look like the bloody stump of Malsank's head. He ad libs all the blood and everything like that. Like a semi rough cut of like a cut of the head.
Yeah. Okay.
And eventually,
well.
like I've made it so the he by the end of this he is sweating just because of the amount of time he's had to put into like his magic. And he's like by the end of it he's done. He dusts off his hands. He wipes his forehead with all the sweat. And he just picks up by the very realistic looking and feeling hair. And he hands it to you like with quite a macabre look on his face, like here you go. And he hands it towards Impetu.
Thanks. Is that going to come at any form of cost, or?
Considering the circumstances, you can pay later, but normally this service would cost you about 200 gold.
200. Okay.
I
To
will-
save us having
I
to
will-
come back at a later date,
I will gladly accept 50 gold now and a couple of free drinks from Finney's Tavern next time I come by. And Finney's just like, mate, you can have free drinks for the rest of your goddamn life. If you bloody
And we'll throw in another 50 gold on top of that, so 100 gold total, just to show appreciation and stuff like that.
That's very kind of you, Triton friend.
And we wish you good luck in your meeting tomorrow.
Thank you. I'm got a new plan for my uncle, seeing if he's going to accept it or not.
I'm very invested in this whole storyline. I want to come back and find out whether he actually gets a plan like kind of through or not.
It's going to be a Game of Thrones sort of ending. He's going to murder him instead.
No, that's what you want to happen.
Yeah, so what?
Right, so you guys now have a very, very realistic, almost flesh feeling. Like it feels like if someone had actually cut off Mousank's head, this would be what it felt like. This
fair enough.
to someone who doesn't know what's just been done. This is a head. This is
Have
a.
you got a bag that we can put it in as well? Probably don't want to carry that out about the place.
Didn't you guys buy a bag of holding in the last episode? No, you
No,
didn't.
we
No, you
didn't.
didn't.
But
No, you
they were
didn't.
like very expensive.
What was it, like 500 gold or something? I think I said.
No, I
Or-
think it was about 1,000.
Oh, it was 1,000 gold, wasn't it?
2,000 or something.
No, it was 1,000 gold. I remember.
Yeah, very expensive.
Might even be a multiple of 1,000.
I think it was
No,
2,000
it
possibly.
was.
Yeah.
I'll have to rewatch yesterday's episode. Oh, I need to
Yeah.
fucking edit yesterday's episode as well.
If I recall, it was 500.
I honestly can't remember what I said. I'll rewatch it and
we'll
find
watch
out
it.
anyway.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
I remember
You-
being
anyway,
upset
you-
I couldn't afford it.
Anyway, you guys now have a Mousank looking severed head.
In a bag?
I would say he gives you like just a burlap sack. Like the blood doesn't
Oh.
seep into it or anything because it's not real blood. 'Cause it's
Okay,
not real.
well, let's as long as it's okay with you, Avalana, I think it's probably good to return as soon as possible back to Mousank and
Yes, I agree.
You guys don't know where they've hidden themselves.
Can we? Oh, we can't do like a detect spell or anything.
Nope.
Oh.
You guys don't have detect.
Okay, then maybe we'll just go back to Finney's Tavern and wait for them there or something.
We're not going.
Where
I don't know, where would be the best place to meet?
I would say it's been. I would say it hasn't been long enough for you to forget. You do remember saying it would be a bad idea to go back to the tavern because that's where they know where you guys could be.
Then we'll go and wait inside the alley where we were before.
Okay. So you guys do that. You guys go off and hide in the alley. The illusion obviously is not there again anymore, like closing off the alleyway.
And
But you-
let Finney know to go back to the tavern and just kind of like, let them know to come to the alley if they should show up there or etc.
Okay. He goes back to the tavern. Eventually, when he does get back, he like, just pushes the door open, the broken door open, and he just sighs at the colossal mess that's just there. And it's just like all day, and now all day tomorrow. Fuck it, I'm going to bed.
As he says it, his soul kind of leaves the body or something.
As he says it, just a plank falls from the ceiling. He doesn't even pay any
Fuck.
attention. He doesn't even pay any attention. He just walks off and goes and jumps in his hammock.
Fuck the shit up over later.
Yeah.
Feeling bad for Finney.
Finney obviously pops off to sleep after a little bit of coaxing himself. He has a little nightcap. Can't sleep. Goes off to the bar, gets a bottle of booze that hasn't been smashed, and just chugs the fucking bottle. Just chugs the bottle and then goes and lies in his hammock to sleep until tomorrow. Right. So Avalana and Petu, you guys are going back to the alleyway. Mousank and Shush. I would say it's probably
Yes.
I would say time skip to when you guys have had enough rest.
Cool.
Hey!
Right, so what is going to be happening now?
I suppose we're going to have to wait until we find them again.
And we not, survey the area of the roof we're in, see if we can look at it near the graveyard
You would-
district
you-
or the alley.
You would have you guys are still next to the graveyard district,
Yeah.
and I would say you would both have advantage on perception checks to see if you can spot them.
So I'm like the most blind character in this entire campaign. It's not even funny.
What did you roll?
6.
Blind
on,
in
on,
here.
on a fucking
Oh,
with
with
advantage,
advantage.
yeah, with advantage.
It's still 6.
14 for me!
14 for you. Cool. Mousank, whilst looking over the edge of the building, like trying to hide as well, like trying to make sure your horns aren't spotted, you notice every so often a blue fishman poking his head around the corner just to see if you guys are there. Yeah, just every so often he's just peeking around the corner. Peek around the corner. So you do spot Petu hiding in the same alleyway you guys came from.
I nudge shh and note and tell her like, hey, look,
Fishman.
Lub over there.
We have to maintain the rooftop. Have you ever? I turning to Mel. Have you ever seen assassins running across rooftops and like jumping into hay bales and stuff?
That sounds like fiction.
A bit like that book, Assassin's
is.
Creed.
They're like that old tome, Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, there's
Would be
like
fun.
5 of them coming out every few years. Apparently, the latest one was Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I think was the latest book.
Yeah, I heard it was crap.
So I say in doing that. Also,
No,
why haven't
people have
they
been
gone to
loving it.
feudal Japan? But ignoring all that, do you feel like roof running and then evading any people who may be able to see us? So I can get
You're gonna
in
run like
message
Naruto
range?
at the same time or something.
So I can get into range to cast message?
Let's do that. I'll follow you. I hope I'm dexterous.
What's the range on cast message, by the way?
60.
60? I'd say you guys are 70 foot away from them.
Let's
We
jump a
don't go
roof.
very far then.
Yeah.
You
Jump from roof to roof. Let's
yeah,
go.
You just have to. Yeah, you just have to jump over a couple of roofs and then just look down. And you see the alley.
I
Give-
would not successfully.
Sorry.
I would not successfully make it, is all I can say.
Give me dexterity checks, new ones, because I didn't ask you to roll that one.
Yeah!
Basically, if I don't ask for the roll, I don't accept it.
14.
Okay, cool.
14, just enough.
19.
19, more than enough. You, shush. You gracefully bound over this alleyway, over this gap, about a 10-foot gap. You leap over it with quite a lot of grace, and you land quite elegantly. Malsanct, not so much. You jump over. You manage to jump over it. You have to duck and roll as you hit the top of the building. You-
Legs hits the side of the building, makes flipped over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Ave jump off my shoulder as I land. Like, whoa!
Yes. No, Ave just flew over.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did like a proper like eagle spread with his arms going out.
Bleh.
Da, 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 da. That's what it's gonna look like.
Give me a dexterity for the next roof.
Oh
Where's
god.
this?
Give me dexterity checks in order to jump over the next one.
Less lucky.
Whoa!
10.
Oh! 16!
With a 16, you are the graceful one this time.
Yay!
Shush! You whack
With
your
10.
legs into the side of the building and do faceplant, nearly slipping off.
I did a Tom Cruise.
Yeah, essentially.
I offer a hand.
You offer a hand. Do you take it?
Nope. I climb up myself.
Give me a strength check.
Oh, it's 12?
Just enough. Just enough. You
4
do.
minutes. Yeah.
It's very fucking scrabbly and scrambly, just trying to get purchase on these like wooden planks. Just trying. You manage to finally dig some nails in between two of the planks and just hoof yourself up.
Cool.
The next alleyway is down. If you look down, that is where the Avlana and Impetu are.
Alright. So one more.
Well, no, you're not
Or-
jumping over, are you? You got to try and get down now.
Can I take a perception to see if I realise that they're up there?
I don't
Yeah.
think we should go to ground level, so I'm just going to say with message, look up.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna make. Wait. Yeah. Okay. So you said to look up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking up.
Okay. I'm gonna climb up there and meet them.
You want to climb? Give me a dexterity check.
I believe I have boots of spider climbing.
Actually, yes, you do.
Means
You-
I can.
you just-
Yeah.
you
Walk
just
up the side.
You just casually
Just
walk up
literally
the side of
climb
the
up,
fucking building. You just casually walk up the side of the fucking building.
Okie dokie.
Spooderfish.
Well then
Spoon
I
of
will.
fish. Spoon of fish.
Spooderfish.
Oh
Fuck's sake.
god.
Then I will cast fly on myself and fly up on the roof.
Can you cast fly on yourself?
I can. It's a wait. Actually, it's a level 3 spell. So
Is it?
yeah.
How long,
I will-
how long does it last?
10 minutes.
Yeah, it's more than enough time to get up. No, but actually,
Wow, so
some
inconspicuous.
no, but that's it. Like some fly spells only last like 10 seconds or a minute or something like that. So it's like,
At least I think it's 10 minutes. Give me a second.
yeah, have a
Just
have a
on-
look, because I'm
website
not
now.
100% on that one.
Alright, fly. Oh yeah, last 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Yeah, that's more than enough time to get up.
Yeah, definitely. At hard levels. When using a 4th level... Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And my distance I can fly, apparently, 60 feet.
Oh, nice. Oh, 60 feet per round.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad.
So yeah, I fly up on the top and I gracefully land on the roof. And I just go, bitch, that's how you do it.
Your cocky self. Give me a dexterity check.
Why would I need a dexterity check?
No,
I
I'm
just
joking. I'm
fucking
joking.
fly.
No, I'm joking.
Wait.
No, I was gonna say like you land right on the edge. I'm gonna see if you fall off or something.
Fucking don't actually land on the roof. I stop flying as soon as just an inch beforehand and I just fall flat on the fucking road or something.
That would be quite fucking funny, actually. But no,
Yeah.
you're right. So all of you are on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
In Petu, you have a bag of head.
Bag ahead. Hey, Impetu got head.
Oh Christ!
Oh, dear.
So, how's your head, Impetu?
Okay, Mouse Sancton and Shush, you don't know about the head,
Okay.
right? So what does everyone do?
So,
I'd like
found
to
any,
inform of what happened.
yeah, found anything?
Whip it out.
Whip it out.
Yeah, actually, I'm not even going to give them an explanation.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just going
whip it
to whip it out of the bag, like, unexpectedly.
Yeah, just fucking
Boom.
whip it out, mate.
I'm gonna snatch it.
Heads
Who is
up,
that handsome
around
fellow?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna snatch it from him.
Okay, use an
I
action
thought,
from it.
I thought the whole idea is for you, isn't it?
Can he perform like a roll to see whether he does snatch it? You know, pretty quick.
Yeah.
Give me
Is that
a
like
give
roll
me
versus roll. Or?
both of you give me just straight dexterity rolls.
That is a 25, not natural.
Okay, so I got a 7. I got what? Yeah, 17 plus 5. What is it? 5 dexterity,
22.
so that'd be a 22. What'd you roll to manage to get a 20? What'd you get? A 25?
It's a stat I'm proficient in, and I have double proficiency as part of my class. So I've got a 4, and then I plus another 4.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Wait,
Okay,
shouldn't you have as dexterity? Shouldn't you have proficiency in dex as well, Callum?
Yeah, I'm proficient in it, but I didn't know that you got like double stats for proficiency or something. Or
No, I
Fuck
do.
it,
No, he has
Oh, he does
two.
because of his class. Yeah.
I'm gonna say I got proficiency in it, so that mean I get like a +2 to that.
Yeah.
Plus 2, yeah.
Yeah, so it would have been what was it? 24, so just too low anyway.
Still too low, I'm afraid. Then, Shush now has the head. Has just snatched it from your grasp.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Shush and call her a dick.
Again, social
I'm
skills.
focused on the head.
But yeah,
Mouse
I'm
you're
gonna
just staring at this eerily, like, this is creepily accurate.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck did they get this? Like, how did they get it to look so fucking accurate as well?
We went forwards in time and messed with the space-time continuum just to get this head. So
Yeah.
basically, we killed you, your future self.
Is that what you say?
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm going
that's
Roll me,
right, yeah.
roll me an intelligence check, just so I can retroactively say if you would be smart enough to know what the fuck you just said.
Can I go for that as well? Because I mean, that was literally almost what I was going to say. Like, we went forwards
Yeah.
in the timeline and just killed Future just to freak him the fuck out.
Yeah.
Alright.
And Mouse Thanks, then you roll me an intelligence check.
I
to
got
see
a
if-
natural 20 and then.
Dude, no way! No way! No way!
my
Look,
thing is
hang on, wait. My
24.
camera's
Put-
coming
yeah, I
on.
was
Bro,
saying,
my
put
camera's
the
coming
camera
on. Hang on.
Pop that
Camera's
camera
coming
on.
on.
Pop that camera on, bitch. No fucking way.
Literally natural 20.
Fuck
I rolled
it.
22. Non-natural.
Okay.
What's it plus? What's the bonus?
What's your intelligence? That modifier.
Intelligence. +1
Ah.
to 21.
We did with 22. Just mine is a natural.
Mouse Thanks, you
It
all,
was.
like, you, both of you are, actually no, it's criticals. Wait, did you get a critical as well, Mouse Thanks?
No.
No, then the critical successes Still succeed.
Darn.
You believe their bullshit and saying like they went to the future and killed you and brought back your head. You're freaking the fuck out because you're like, what the fuck does that mean in the future? Do I have to fight off you or something? What?
I look at them very inquisitively and kind of doubting of pulling my weapon right now.
While all of
Don't
this is
worry,
going
it
on-
wasn't in cold blood. Sort of.
You can't kill us because otherwise you'll create some sort of a paradox, man.
Yeah.
Give me another
while all this
intelligence
is
check.
going on, I rough up the head.
You end up creating something called the grandfather paradox. So therefore,
Dude,
you never went back in time
dude,
in which
literally.
he cut off his head to save you.
Is that another one?
Oh my
Literally just rerolled 20.
god!
I roll
me.
20s on everything that isn't important. I shit you not. The next time we get into a battle or something like that, I'll
It's
have
all. It's
completely
gonna be
low
all.
fucking
It's gonna be all natural ones or something when you get in a battle.
Yeah. The amount of times I've rolled ones, like fucking below 15s or like 10s constantly. Second I'm doing something that doesn't matter, natural 20.
I'm going to threaten you now with the ring, which spell it contains, and I don't know what. Like, are you telling what? Nah.
In fact,
Physical
yeah,
application.
I didn't actually figure out what spell that was going to be. Hold on.
Okay, well, for a bit of a character dialect, Malsant, remember you can't kill us, man, because otherwise time paradox.
Willing to risk it. I need more explanation. Why and how did you do this?
We found a very powerful wizard named
Oz.
Harry Potter.
No,
Found
Gandalf.
a
no.
Gondorf.
Gondorf. Fuck it, I'll allow
Found a
it.
wizard called Gondorf, and
Gandalf the
like the fact that it's like a
Pink.
rip-off of a rip-off as well.
yeah.
That's like ripping off a series that ripped off a series.
Right.
Massive.
Are you casting the spell? Because I know exactly what spell it's going to be.
Nope, I'm not. I'm just fretting like, oh, explain.
Gondorf had to bring you back from, your future state to here so we could take your head so we could use it. It was the only way.
But is that affecting me in the future, or am I fine?
Well, I mean, it is
No.
your future,
Well,
so
kind
I
of
guess
is, but it
maybe.
isn't at the same time.
We're not
depends,
sure.
but
We're not
it-
time
it-
travelers.
It depends on timelines, really. I would say.
Yeah,
that
man,
could have been
we
for
don't
a
know.
different timeline.
How many years do I have left?
I don't
We're
fucking
not
know. I didn't
sure.
ask him that. I just
Yep.
asked him if we could lop his head off.
Yeah, we don't know. We didn't ask questions.
Yeah, we didn't really talk much. Well, we did in the way of.
Well, the head still looks like me. That couldn't have aged much. What the f?
Look, okay, just accept it as your dead head, alright? Look, now can we fucking give it to these assassins and get you? And otherwise, I'm gonna fucking feed them to yourself.
I might as well go on a suicide mission now.
Fine,
Exactly,
if you
man.
want
Fight
to.
like
Either
you
way,
have
the
nothing to
situation
lose.
gets sorted.
By the way, in this time I've walked off.
Where have you walked off to?
I'm walking towards the mausoleum.
Okay, you. Wait, no, you're on a roof. How are you going to walk down? How are you going to get down?
Jumping.
You jump, give me a dexterity.
Belly flops on the ground. So crispy.
14.
14. You. I'd say it's not that graceful because you just jumped off a building, but you do land without any damage.
Cool. I'm just going to walk towards the mausoleum.
You walk towards the mausoleum. Everyone else give me perception checks.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
13.
And off.
This is fucking brilliant. I got a natural
8
fucking
plus.
1.
11.
Avlana, you don't see shit. And,
I don't notice. I'm
in,
too busy
in,
trying
Petu,
to convince Malsang.
in Petu and Malsangs, you both notice Shush jump off the building.
Okay, yeah, Mouse Saints. To cut things short, seeing as we're moving forwards now, we were taking the piss, man. You'll be fine. It's a clay mold that was infused with magic and stuff like that. I'm coming clean.
Yeah.
Next time some of you need healing, just don't expect it immediately. I want to see you suffer first.
I love
okay.
interparty fighting. I love it.
Alright,
We're all gonna follow.
Tuesday will accept that one. It was all
You will
done in
follow-
good fun. You
you
know,
will- you will
watching
fo-
your expression on your face kind of
Well-
entertained me. Oh, alright then.
You all follow You all follow Shush. I take it you're all jumping.
No, I'm gonna walk down with my
Oh,
climbing boots.
you walk down.
I'll fly down.
You fly down.
Fuck it, I'll take the risk. Jump!
You jump. Give me a dexterity check.
3.
Not with mods.
I have a -1 in Dex.
Oh, he's stuck.
I'm afraid it's going to have to be a D10.
Oh! Break my legs!
Just jump off a building.
Marsangs, have you ever broken your legs before?
I'm just gonna keep laying here for a while, I think.
You have now. Your left leg is broken with 10 damage.
Okay, fuck it. Ow. You go on without me. I'll lie here for a bit.
I'm gonna look at him and say, "You're a healer. Deal with it." Yeah, motherfucker.
I just don't say anything. I just look
Nice
at him,
fucking
smile.
reference, by the way. Nice fucking reference.
Thanks, man.
I cast Cure Wounds on my leg. I
Cast Cure
healed a
Wounds?
broken leg before.
Heal your roll for your heal.
I healed 2 broken legs this episode. Like a fiend. I gained 10 health. Oh wait!
Your leg is back to normal. You're good as new.
Ow.
There is still a little bit of pain because a broken leg, but you are not dead.
Okay. Yep. No more dexterous moves for me.
Alright, I take it you guys are all going to go back into the district.
Yeah, let's hide behind the place we were hiding before and show Avalon like our hidey hole.
The hole is still there, by the way.
Is this the thing behind that wall? No,
No,
behind it.
no,
The
you guys,
thing.
no, you guys are walking. You guys are walking into the graveyard district now through a gate. The guard is not the same guard as from earlier, but he still just stands there, just like nods to you all.
By the way, Jordan, did I rough up the face to make it look authentic? I don't know if you heard me.
Oh, no, I didn't hear you. I'm gonna say
Oh.
yeah. I'm gonna say yeah, you did.
So it looks authentic, like it's a proper severed head.
Yeah. Well, it looks like a proper severed head anyway. It's a bit beaten up and everything.
What's the
Right.
expression on the head?
Then I'm not going to knock. I'm just going to turn the
There you
moon or the sun thing, and then open it up.
You changed the sun to the eclipse sun.
Yep.
No, you changed the moon from the eclipse sun. Sorry, I'm trying to remember my own details. It's a moon into an eclipse sun. Yep. As the door starts to and opens, bulb not included.
And I'm going to stroll in.
You stroll in with the severed head.
Yep.
Okay. I take it the rest of you guys are hiding.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looking at the door.
I got cast invisibility on myself. Cannot be found.
Selfish.
No, she can only cast it on one person, I believe.
Coward.
Not really. Considering my luck.
I like how in the beginning of this this campaign, Avalana was calling everyone else coward. Now Mausang's calling Avalana the coward.
Not being a coward, just being tactically strategic.
So were the rest of them when you said coward to them.
Well, what actually happened, I actually can't remember when I said that.
Exactly. So yeah.
Moving on!
Moving on. Shush! You walk down into the depths of this crypt, this mausoleum into a crypt. And
Yeah.
as you walk in, 4 of them are sat at benches eating, and one of them is in the Dragonborn form. Looks like he's about to get ready to go out.
Sure.
Okay, and what do you do?
Right.
They all turn around and notice. They all turn around and notice you. About time. We gave you 12
I walk
hours, but that
over.
didn't take long.
I walk over to the corner I was in when I was last there, and I just start playing the Song of Malsang.
The Song of
Did you
Malsang.
bring the evidence we need?
I kind of roll it out in front, not towards them, I just kind of roll it onto the ground.
One of them goes over and picks it up. He's going to make a intelligence check.
Could it be like at disadvantage given the fact that it's like so realistic?
I don't know. Does disadvantage still count if you get a natural 20?
Yes, it does.
The other one would have been a 12 anyway, so.
No, if you get a natural 20
Yeah.
at disadvantage, you still go for the lower.
You still go for the lower. Okay, 12.
You still, you
12.
mitigates the 20.
Okay. Okay, cool. He does not realise it's a fake head, and he's like, aha! Very, very good. It was 2,000. It was now. How much did he promise you? It was 2,000.
I'd say
And a quarter.
2,500.
No, it was 2,000 and a quarter. Now,
I'd
Yeah.
say 2,500.
we agreed 2,250. No more.
And an introduction.
And an introduction, yes.
So,
Introduction. Half
the start
elf,
of our new
half elf,
relationship?
half elf. The crew, half elf.
Introduction.
well then, to my new family, I will take but 2,000.
2,000. That's very generous. They go
Okay.
they go in the Dragonborn one goes into a back room, and you hear a little bit of clunking around as he brings out two decently sized like gold pouches and hands them to you. You now have 2,000 gold on you.
Cool. I just continue to sit there. I pop it in and just keep playing.
Right. We haven't had any new contracts for a while, so we are going to have to start making a move on to the next city.
Which
You-
one?
Briarhurst.
Sounds nice. Never been.
It's a bit of a shithole, to be perfectly honest.
Should have decent work then.
Aye, we've had a couple of contracts from there before, but because we've never been in the area, we've never been able to do any work with them. I take it you'll be joining us for the journey.
Absolutely.
Right. And with that, they all start picking up stuff, picking up weapons, picking up armor, putting armor on. They all take the form of various different residents that you've seen walking around the city, but not enough to like gain their details. But you do recognise them slightly.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm going to say if you got any change of clothes, I might be recognised.
You change your clothes. We've never really had the need for that, but I think we got some old rags in the back.
Good. I'll take what you've got.
They come back. One of the Dragonborn one goes. No, not the Dragonborn. The female one goes into the back and starts. You hear like a bit of clunking and stuff like that, and then she comes out with a. Not the nicest noble's dress, but it is a dress, like a noble woman's dress. It's a little bit tattered here and there, but it's wearable.
I am mortified and I will not put that thing on.
Well,
I
that's
just walk.
where it's either this or nothing. It's either this
I'll
or
take
your
my
current
chances.
clothes. Up to you.
I mess up
But-
my hair a bit and leave it at that.
If you get spotted though, we will fucking leave you behind.
I know.
Right, and with that, we're gonna have a break.
Thanks.
Okay.
Fucking good. I need to go and grab a drink. I'll be back in a few.
Keel beans. Right, I am going to quickly pause all this. Welcome back to our game of D&D. Everyone's had a break. Everyone's got drinks and bits of noms, and we are ready to continue.
I don't have a
Avalana.
drink or food.
No, Avalana. Sorry, shush. You are in the depths of this crypt, surrounded by 5 doppelgangers. One currently disguised as a dragonborn, and the other of various different human races from within the city.
They're not very good at disguising themselves if one of them got arrested in a Dragonborn form and then continued to use the Dragonborn form.
It's his favourite.
It's not very bright then. Maybe I shouldn't travel with these guys.
And they are all getting ready and starting to leave the crypt, tomb, whatever you want to call it, crypt.
Sure.
What the rest of you guys are doing are you guys are all hiding in the hole by the other mausoleum, yes?
Yep.
Okie dokie. So what is everyone going to be doing? Shush, are you going to be joining them?
Oh.
The doppelgangers.
Yeah.
Okay. So they start
I'm gonna do that.
they start leaving out the hole out of the staircase up out of the mausoleum. and once the Dragonborn has gotten to the very entrance, he does change into a different form, that of a Goliath.
Huh. Actually, I'm going to cast message to Malsang saying,
Yep, they're in range.
hide.
Hide.
Just Malsang.
Just.
Hide further.
I'm going to say, yeah. Everyone give me stealth checks, and Malsang to have advantage because you know they're coming.
Okay.
Okay, stealth I can check. Oh, got 11.
Oh yeah, stealth is dexterity. That's always good for me.
It's
Modifier.
11.
11. That's enough. Impetu. Callum.
Which man?
2 seconds. Hang on. It is. What is? I know what it is. Yeah, I am proficient in it. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it'd be a 12.
A 12 altogether. You all rolled high enough. Just all three of you are hidden in this dirt hole, just slightly poking up at just slightly poking over. Just have a look.
Meerkat style.
You can just hear the Pink Panther theme. Boom, boom, boom.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah. In fact, that is what Shush is actually strumming as she goes up the stairs. The Pink Panther theme.
Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum.
Yeah,
What band
I'm
is
just
that
gonna-
style be?
Okay, so you guys just follow. They all start to leave, the 5 doppelgangers and Shush all start to leave out of the graveyard district. The rest of you, what are you going to do? They have just passed the guard on the way out.
Can we like
follow?
them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
wanna follow?
follow them, but far enough so they don't notice us.
Follow and stealth.
All,
Yeah.
all 3 of you give me stealth checks with advantage then.
Okay. Oh, I got fucking natural 20 plus
Oh,
2. is
You
22.
disappear into the fucking shadows.
15.
That's more than enough. Impetu?
24.
More than enough. You guys are as silent as the fucking night as you follow them.
Do I know that?
Give me a perception check. You would need to, in order to beat Will's natural 20,
Nope.
you would need to roll a natural 20. No, then
As
no.
I said, I'm the most blind member of the party. I don't.
Right, okay. You don't see jack diddly shit. The group leads you to the wall of the city, to Aelos Bane, to the very edge side wall, and they take you to a grate that leads down into the sewer system.
Mhm.
One of them, the one that actually looks he looks the smallest and like the most frail, takes 2 of the bars, and with a strength check, fucking easily, fucking just pulls the entire lid grate off of the pipe. This pipe stands about 10 foot tall by 10 foot wide.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big pipe.
Oh yeah. As it leads down into the sewer system, and they all start going in.
I'm going to follow.
You follow. To the rest
Can
of
I
you.
close it up behind us?
Yeah, we should. The rest of us shall follow.
The small one, like, pulls back the grate and pulls it on, as in like replaces it back.
Cool.
Right, everyone else, you've just seen this. I would say they've gone further enough into the sewer that they're not going to hear you.
Okay. Well, should we try and
Open
get
it
the
up.
grate off?
Yep.
All right.
Are you
All together?
Are you all going to work
Yeah.
together, or
We'll
Yeah, let's pull
work
together.
I reckon.
Impetu, you as well?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, he's having to
Alright.
mute his mic. All 3 of you give me strength checks, and I will count it all up together.
I got a natural 20, and I'll prove it.
16.
Christ.
You're
Well, a
getting
natural
awful lot
20, a
of
natural 20, and a 16. Good kid.
Okay. I got.
Strength
hang on.
check.
Actually.
Like, if I add any numbers, you can see because it puts a plus to it.
Yeah.
So, it was a random roll.
Cool beans.
Can I make another perception check just to check that I'm not being followed with my new
Yeah.
group?
Yeah. No, but actually,
Oh,
you,
that's
you know that they would be following. They're just being really fucking quiet about it.
8 because I'm not 100% who I'm aligned with at the moment. One group's paying me.
You don't
There's
know.
an eight,
You don't notice. No, you don't notice them sneaking around behind you.
Sure.
Hey, Callum, what's your strength check?
Mine was a 5.
The biggest guy in the group.
Well, it's
Actually,
a solid 41 together.
I saw 41 together. You guys easily.
I say we snap it off.
I would say you have enough strength to pull it off. This thing's like reinforced steel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like there's no ripping apart with bare strength. You guys rip the well, not rip. You guys pull the seal off the barred seal off of the pipe, and you. What do you do from there? Do you venture in? Do you make a plan? What?
Well, does it like split off, or is it just one way?
It's just one continuous thing for now.
Well, then we'll walk until we notice any signs of them being near us, and then we'll like sneak follow.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
Well,
keep
they-
this-
Yeah,
going from
yeah,
us.
stealth.
sneak will
Stealth
go up
after
from
them,
20 to 21. Where we do it.
Well, as those guys have gone further in with Shush, they have all lit torches so they can make their way.
Yeah, we
you-
won't. We'll follow their light.
Okay. You're going to follow their light. Cool. I take you all venture in, yes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As you venture in, it smells repugnant. It is raw sewage. It is nasty ass filthy water. The walls are covered in almost like a layer of slime. It is not pleasant. It is not pleasant at all. It's a fucking sewer, for Christ's sake.
Ah,
As you guys start venturing in, do you guys replace the grate back on, or just leave it open?
I think we should leave it open as a hint. Oh, well, alright.
No, put it back. Who's following us? We don't want to hint anybody.
Yeah, but we
Oh,
don't know.
no.
We
Guards?
don't know if it's going to be like a maze or not. So keep it open so we know which way we came in.
No,
I mean,
we will know
leave,
if it's
like, a
outside.
marking there to it or something, you know, like put like a small kind of mark in there, sure, but leaving it open would let people know that we've come in. They'd be on high alert.
All right, fair enough. We'll put it on, but I use my short sword to like scratch what I'm assuming the pipe or like I don't know.
It's
if
like a
it is
stone pipe.
Yeah, I scratch on the stone like a little symbol so we know what it is. You know,
Backwards arrow.
I'll do 2 circles next to each other and then like a very long sort of.
Yeah, I know what you're doing
block
with this. You're
you
drawing,
know,
Oh,
face-
right.
but facing
you're drawing a
outwards.
penis. You're drawing a penis on the wall, basically.
Yes, that would be the.
Just say it.
Cool. Let's replace the grate then.
it.
You replace the grate.
Yeah.
All three of you. I would say you guys like just enough strength checks. Just pop it back on, and you start following.
Nice.
Shush. You are currently following the 5 doppelgangers. They've all reverted back to their normal shapes because it's just easier for them to move around and instead while they're not having to concentrate on this form.
Sure.
As they start chatting amongst themselves, like, oh, I wonder what our next bounty's going to be. Like, but with this bounty, we can live like kings and queens. Like, we wouldn't have to do this anymore. Like 10,000 gold, 8,000 gold because we had to pay that one, but. Like we could,
Sure, I'm just gonna
we could,
continue
we
walking
could,
along.
like they are just talking amongst them. Like we could realistically retire now. You know, just set up somewhere in the woods and just live. Wouldn't have to kill people anymore. And the head one, the one that was taken, that's taken on like the dragon form, the dragonborn form. He's like, no, this is our way of life. Like, this is how we lead. Remember, we live by a code. Like this is what we do. And the others, like, they look kind of like saddened by that slightly.
I'm gonna pipe up, saying this is a way of life. You know what you got into.
I know, but when you're born into it, it's not really much choice, is there?
I was born into it. You learn to love it.
I guess I never learnt. Oh, well, anyway.
Then
And
start.
they just continue. I would say with the echoing of the reverberation of voices, you guys would hear bits of that. So after about 10-15 minutes of walking, they come to a large, sort of like a central chamber where like different pipes all lead into the same area, and all the water and the muck and the sewage and everything is all flowing down into this this central pipe that goes straight down. It is a circular room, but with just a large hole in the centre. And they all start unpacking their stuff. There's a couple of like old brokenish looking tables around, a couple of wall sconces. They start lighting them. A couple of bedrolls to the side, some like boxes, some crates over in one corner, and they start settling in. It's like, right, we haven't got a spare bedroll for you, but I bet we could probably make something up for you if you want.
I'd appreciate that.
Right, cool. You get on that. And one of the smaller one, the one that ripped the door off, goes about making some form of bed out of bits of hay and straw and like a big cloth sort of thing, just trying to make it comfortable at least.
I smiled appreciatively.
Oddly polite murderers.
Doesn't make them any less people.
No, I didn't say they were. Oddly polite.
Well, remember, Shush has just bagged them the biggest paycheck they've ever had. Like
By the way, to not get
10,000
too
gold to
political-
kill this guy.
Not to get too political, I'd have said, I mean, to each their own and such, but I would have said, by my definition, if you go around indiscriminately murdering people, I would have said that would, possibly mean that you had less humanity about you.
I don't. I'm going to have to respectfully disagree on that front. What about
Politics,
soldiers?
but, Yeah, exactly. That's my point.
Ooh, controversial.
Anyway, you guys have like they've started making camp. I'm taking you're going to sit in the corner somewhere and play your lute.
Yep, I'm gonna give them the restful buff.
Okay. They all feel like a wave of magic over them, like the big guy, the Dragonborn one. That just quickly looks over at you. Like, what have you done to us?
It's not magical.
Oh, isn't it?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's literally
enough.
just a soothing song.
Okay, retract that
But
then.
that's
Retracts what I just said then. As he just he looks over to you slightly and then just like continues with his business.
It's meant to be a very nice song.
The Ballad of Mouse Act.
No, a nice song.
It's value of
Oh.
plenty. That's the
Knew it.
Anyway, you, the other three, Impetu, Mousanct, and Avalana, you see the light coming down this tunnel that you guys have been following them down.
Hmm.
What do you do?
Well, let's sneak. Did we actually discuss what we were gonna do?
Nope.
Let's just look. Let's see if we can peek into the room and see what they're doing,
Yeah, let's peek. Like
so we can
sneakily
wise up
peek
on
in the
what's
room.
happening.
You guys, give me stealth checks, all three of you.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna roll a percentile chance.
11.
I got 17.
Yep, that's enough. Right, who rolled what? Mousanct?
9.
9. Impetu?
11.
Avalana?
Strangely, 17.
Mousanct. You, as you're walking down this, your foot accidentally slips and makes a splashing noise in the water stream. Thankfully, from the percentile chance, one of them looks over towards the tunnel that they came from, and a rat scurries out. As,
Fucking lucky.
yes, that was a 5% chance.
Hey.
That was a 5% chance. Fuck, you guys are lucky.
Right, Malsank. For once, stay at the back.
But we look into the room and see what they're making up camp, right?
Okay.
You guys get up and you guys get close enough, and you start hearing what they're talking about. It's mainly stuff like, oh, where we're gonna get food tonight. We can just steal it. We can just steal it from that bakery down the road. That kind of thing.
I offer my assistance. I say I'm pretty good at that whole sneaking thing.
True, you are. Well, if you manage to kill that that tiefling, you must be quite something. We'd like to see your skills in
Actually,
action at some point.
I'll have a ration on me, won't I? I'll offer out a ration as well.
A ration? You throw out a ration.
I hold it out to hopefully good tidings and strong relationships.
Not the small one, but the next sort of size one up. So it takes it and says, "Thank you very much," and starts nomming away on it. Right. So you guys are just looking in on this scenario. One of them is the Dragonborn one is sat down looking at a bunch of different scrolls, different bits of paper. Looks like he's trying to figure something out. Two of them have gone over to one corner and started practicing different techniques, sword techniques on on a couple of dummies, a couple of straw dummies. And the other two are stood against the railing, just looking down into the pit where all the water's going.
I don't know about anybody else, but I think I'm just going to wait until they all get to sleep.
Seems like the plan to me. That was my
wait
tactic.
until they go to sleep and then fucking stab them motherfuckers.
We're doing a time skip.
Yeah, time
Yep.
skip, like
Okay.
7 years.
In the time skip, can I do an Arcana check on my ring and see if I can figure out what type of spell is in there?
Give me an Arcana check. You need to roll a natural 20.
God damn it. Worth a chance. No, it's
How much was it?
6. I have no idea.
You know it's magic, but you're not too sure.
I want to try and do an arc check on
Go for
this
it.
bloody ring, see what I can do. Would I need to
Yeah.
get a natural 22?
You need to get a natural 20. Yes.
Considering like my okay, fine.
You would need to get a
Alright.
natural 20 on this.
Alright, let's fucking bring out the camera. You ready?
Yep.
Are you ready? Oh,
No.
that's fucking gay.
No, 14 doesn't succeed, I'm afraid.
Can I override the spell in it by casting another in? Or have to release
Oh,
it?
fuck.
No, you would have to release the.
I rolled once more.
Okay.
You would have to release that one before you could then fill it with another spell. I'm afraid.
Interesting.
I'm afraid that's how it works, my friend. Right, everyone. Time skips by for the audience and us, but for the characters, it is a long, slow affair, and you start to see light coming from the center pillar, like pipe coming straight down, and it ends at the ceiling. But like any water that's trickling out of it goes straight down into this central hole, pipe, whatever you want to call it. This light does start to come over it. You guys realise it is sunlight. They all start to look up when it starts to get a bit lighter, and they're like, "Right, I think it's all time for us to take a kip. You going to sleep as well, half elf?"
Me?
Yeah.
I don't need to. So I'm going to tell them when I'm going to keep watch, and I'll wake them when they're needed.
Fair enough. They all start to head to beds in their their bedrolls. They are not quite asleep just yet, but they are there, starting to nod off and go sleep.
Just going to keep playing.
So you're gonna keep playing? Cool.
Okay. Well,
The rest of you,
When,
what would you like to do?
hopefully they're actually like asleep now. Since they're all asleep, I reckon we should sneak in, and stab them with our trident, spears, and swords and stuff. When they're sleeping, hopefully kill them with one fell swoop.
How many of them are there?
5.
And
Fuck it, yeah.
Is that including shh?
no.
That's fine.
Shh is not asleep.
Can
Okay, well,
I-
if there's 5 of them and 3 of us, and we can take out at least 3 of them instantly.
Yeah.
Could I then sneak over, so with a stealth check, and slit the throat of the Dragonborn one.
The Dragonborn one has reverted back to doppelganger form, but you want to go over and slit his throat, yeah?
Can I see any vital
leader,
organs?
Any vital
Oh, that's
organs?
so
Not
dumb.
really. It's all leathery, greyish skin.
Do I know the biology enough to know I would kill it?
Give me a medicine check.
Oh my gosh, yay, that's an 18, so that goes to 19.
You roughly figure out exactly where the heart is. As his chest is heaving, falling, you ever so slightly see his skin pulsate where his heartbeat is.
Yeah, we all do medicine checks for aiming for the.
I take. Have you all sneaked in?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm intending to.
Oh, I haven't seen them.
No, you haven't seen them yet.
Yeah.
So shush. Give me perception checks as these three start to walk in.
Again, I'm blind. 5.
5. Do you guys make yourselves known that you're there to shush?
Yeah, only to
no.
shush, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and kill the Dragonborn one first,
Okay.
because I know he's the leader.
I'm just getting one of the sleeping ones.
You want to
I'm
start
gonna
stepping
grab-
over?
No,
Yeah, I'm gonna
with
go to the
message.
smallest one, I reckon.
with message I cast back off. Just back off.
I ignore.
Nope.
You ignore.
Yep.
Yeah, I ignore.
I go for another one while you will try to slit his throat.
Right.
Then I'm gonna cast message to everyone who's asleep to tell them to get up.
You dick. I'm gonna kill you after this.
You're
They-
such
they
a dick. Why?
They all
I
wanted
thought we
peaceful
stopped
lives.
trying to fuck each other
They-
over.
They all wanted peaceful lives. I'm trying to give them that.
I would say.
You're
I
gonna
would,
murder them all.
I would say you have enough time between all of this that you're messaging back and forth when these guys are whispering. I would say you guys could have a quiet conversation about all this.
Okay.
I'm explaining more to the audience there. But yeah, these guys are having a very, very quiet conversation about all this.
Well, can you please
There-
explain to us
there
why
is
you
a
want us
chance-
to back off?
Yeah, no. There's a chance. I get what you mean. They want peaceful lives, and so you don't want to kill them. You want to give them an out. But they chose a life, like you said in the first place. They chose a life of murdering. They knew the fucking consequences that they might end up dying one day. And this situation is kill them or risk them waking up, and then 5 of them turning against us instead of the 2 of them turning against us.
Well, I
So
will
I'd
fight
say
to defend them.
don't kill the Dragonborn, because we need information still about what's going on with Malsanct. But
We can get out the rest of them.
You
This
guys-
one's a
no,
sick
because
bastard.
they're not the
Not
leaders necessarily. You don't know whether the leader's always going to tell every single detail to the rest of the pack. We can't take that chance. We need to leave the leader alive, and we need to kill the other ones who are sleeping.
I am gonna kill him. And I'm letting the rest go. Or I will fight you for it.
Then you're going to have to fight us, because there's no way that I'm going to risk us having to fight. We're in here with you as well. There's no chance that we're going to risk. Or at least, okay, how about this? At least we're going to go and sneak back into the shadows then. You can go ahead and kill the Dragonborn, and when they turn against you and try and kill you, then we'll let them kill you, and once they're distracted destroying you, we'll kill them with an advantage.
I'd be more than happy with something like that.
No, fair
Okay,
enough, let's
done.
go.
I'm going to go stand in the shadows. Fuck this shit.
Fuck that shit, I'm out. Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm gonna kill the Dragonborn.
Okay.
Malsanct,
Dragonborn.
Avalana, you good with that?
I am
Yeah.
retreating and see how this plays out.
In the slight shadows of dawn, there's still quite a decent amount of darkness in this room. You go over and roll me attack damage.
Mine.
Yeah.
Alright, that'll
Then
be
I'll
a
add
knife.
I'll add a certain thing for a sneak attack.
And I'm stealthed, right?
Yes.
So I can have my sneak attack dice.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. Oh no!
What?
5,
Drops his dice.
7, that is 12 damage.
12, so... Oh, where's he gone?
Bye.
There he is. Right, so that's 12. You cover you sneak up to his head, cover his mouth, take your dagger, stick it into his neck, and then drag the blade across his throat. He wakes up as the blade goes in, and he starts struggling a bit. But as you drag the blade across, his eyes roll into the back of his head. His body starts to shift into different forms. It's not loud enough to wake anyone, wake any of the others up.
Good. And now that's done, I'm going to cast message to all of them who are asleep,
Okay.
and I'm going to say, all of you can now live the lives you want.
One of them, two of them start getting a big roar. Like, wait, what? Who's that? What? What's going on?
I throw the bag of gold to them.
Bag of 2,000.
Yep.
Okay.
I say, leave.
What the hell's you?
I
What
don't
the hell
ever
have you
want to see
done?
you again.
What's going on?
You want lives, you want free lives, go and live free lives right now. But I do not want to see you here again.
They all like point over to the Dragon Ball form, but our brother, what have you done? What the hell have you done?
Go, now. I'm going to bet, I'm going to use my intimidation to try and intimidate them out of this place.
Okay. Roll me an intimidate check.
That will be a 26.
Is that not going to have to be an intimidate check for every person?
No, it'll be a group thing.
26?
Sorry,
No,
26.
we'll go with 24. Just to
24.
be safe, I can't do
Okay.
maths right now.
Okay. 24. That is actually enough. Fuck. They all start just grabbing their stuff, and they lead down a separate pipe. They just go.
Did they take the gold that I threw at them?
Yes.
Good.
One of them sheepishly gets a bit closer to you and grabs the bag of gold, and then they all just pack up their stuff. Takes them about 10 minutes, but they do leave.
I just smile.
One of them looks back at you and he looks upset and angry.
Okay, before they all leave.
Oh, they
this
also
is
they
gonna
also
get
they
fucking messy.
they also take the severed head.
Before they all leave, I want to burst out and try and stop one of them.
Okay. They all two of them jump like, who the hell are you? You're the one that was with this one.
That doesn't matter at the moment. I need information.
And then they like point to the head.
Yeah,
Information?
that doesn't
What?
matter
What?
right now.
What information? Why? Who are you?
Information about the person. Now that all of the business is done and Malsanct is dead, you can at least tell me who it was who hired the contract to kill him.
It was his name was Dagon.
Dagon. And where can I find Dagon?
We don't know.
Nehru's
Our brother said that we had to go to Briarhest, but we had
What was that? Ryhurst?
Briarhest. Briarhest. He said we had to go there to complete the contract, but he's the one that had all the details in his books and everything. So
Then we can take the books, you can leave now.
they all look down like a bit defeated, like their eldest brother was just killed, sort of thing. Like,
I didn't offer them to take the body with them.
No, I'm standing over that thing. We still need the information, and I've got a plan.
Okay, let's let them leave.
Alright, fine. I'll
We have
come
more
out the shadows
we
as well.
have more warranting issues in this.
Avlani, you come out of the shadows as well.
I'm going to
Yeah.
turn to.
And they'll look to you slightly for they know that they are outmatched without their brother.
Yeah, I want to turn to start dialect.
Okay.
I look at and say, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah.
I'm just going to loop for the books, and I'm going to push past all of them.
The books are still on the
Leave.
the
You're going
books.
to try and push past me, or
Yes.
okay, then I'm going to punch in the face.
Can I dodge that?
Do you have a dodge action that you can use?
I have very high acrobatics.
Yeah,
Right.
if it's an attack, it's not about your ability to dodge; it's about my ability
Oh.
to hit you.
Yeah.
I don't have any ability to dodge now.
Yeah. Okay, then roll
Okay,
to
I'm
roll
going
to
to
see
take
if you
an
hit.
action to hit you. That's 11 plus my dexterity, which is
That
5,
hits.
so 16.
Does that hit your AC?
Obviously.
Yeah. Roll me damage for your fists.
Okay, so it's going to be a D4 plus 4 from my studded gloves.
And then plus your dex.
Plus your dex.
Oh, plus my dex.
Yeah.
So that's I rolled a 3 plus 4 from the gloves is 7 plus my dex is 5. So that's going to be a 12.
I'm down.
You're with
I come
one,
from the shadows
with one,
and cast Spare the Dying.
with one
Whoa, what's
punch.
the sound of taking the books off him?
You one punched him and killed him.
I'm taking the
No,
books
not
off
kill,
of him
not
whilst
kill.
he's down.
Oh, you know, just knocked him out.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
a
let me leave
knockout.
him.
Like
Alright,
if like
fair
basically,
No,
basically
I'll be down, not knocked out. He didn't declare a knockout, so I'm actually down.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna loot him whilst he's down.
Okay, you grab the books off him, off her. Sorry.
Yep.
I
Okay.
cast Spare the Dying after.
You spare the dying. You are on 1 HP, but you are still you are unconscious.
Am I gonna have to?
Okay.
Actually, no, you're not unconscious, are you?
I'll be unconscious for the next. Can you roll my unconscious timer?
What dice is it?
E4.
1.
I'm out unconscious for the next hour.
Okay, Malsanct, Avalana, he was threatening to kill us, he was going to take the books and go off on himself, and as far as I'm concerned, this is a democracy, not a democracy. not a dictatorship. Exactly. I feel like we need to vote on this stuff equally, and so seeing as he's broken the unspoken rules of the group, I feel like maybe we should leave him here and go back to the tavern to discuss what our next move is.
I feel like we should just read those books now. Get that information to us immediately. Where is Dagon?
Fuck
Where
it.
can we find
Okay,
him?
fine. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Sh is out for the count, so you know. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I might have even given him a mild concussion or something like that. It was a pretty nuclear fist.
Let's take the
That
time to
was-
read these books and indulge us of information and where our target is.
Okay, we'll look at the books.
You look at the books. It is a bunch of different contracts, past ones and a couple of future ones. Like they're all like 100, 200 gold, and then it just says like in big block letters, like been written in quilled ink, 10,000 gold. Then Malsank's name. The order was done was put in by a dragonborn man called Dagon.
They're on there at Bitters, whatever the fuck
And-
the.
After completion meetup is in Briarhest.
Or should we ask around this town to see if anyone knows a Lord Dagon in Briarhest?
Yeah, let's go and talk to maybe the champion about that. He's a very
Yeah, Amy.
knowledgeable
I can
guy.
also give him that bloody book I have as well.
What book? Oh,
The purple
the
one.
purple, yeah. Book of the Guardians.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go see the champion, I reckon.
Yeah. Let's
Sure.
go visit the champion.
Well, it is like a couple in the. I'd say it's probably about 7 in the morning right now. So everyone is just starting to wake up. No one started work or anything yet. So
Yeah, but by the time we even find him.
also,
you know, like,
also all of you are pretty fucking tired at this point. You stayed up all night waiting for these fuckers to go to sleep.
well, should we go and sleep?
Yeah, okay, we'll go and rest on it, and then we'll take a
We'll
power
go
nap
fast.
and then go find the champion.
What are you doing with Shush?
I carry
we're
her to
gonna-
finish. I carry Vish to finish the tavern.
You carry to finish tavern? Okay.
Yeah,
When-
she never
I'm going to
full
look at
betrayal.
Malsank despairingly with that, but allow it, because, you know, it's fine.
Yeah.
But I'm not happy with the idea of, you know, Malsank being so helpful to what is essentially a traitor to our group.
Never fully did pull the betrayal. Killed the person I was trying to kill anyway. I take solace in that.
Okay, let's
Meh.
go.
So after I'd say about 2 hours, so you guys are going to retreat back the same pipe you came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to the penis pipe.
Yeah, the penis pipe.
Okay, you follow the spherical and you follow the phallical symbols on the fucking wall, all the way back to the grate. The grate, you guys have to do. You do have to spend a little bit of time pushing back open, but you guys do manage to get out. You're at the graveyard district. You follow down one long path until you head back past. You had to go past the administration building, then to Finn's Tavern. You guys arrive at Finn's Tavern. It is a fucking mess in there. Finney has only just woken up and started brushing debris out of the way, so he can at least walk around a bit more while he gets stuff repaired. Finney looks at all of you guys. Oh, thank the gods you guys are alright. What happened? Did you manage to get him?
The Assassin's Guild has been dealt with. No longer in the city too.
I'm bloody thankful for that. Christ, they gave me one out of a beating. Thank you very much for that, by the way.
No.
So it's good to
No
see.
problem.
Good to see you guys alive. And
Yeah,
what the hell
we,
happened to that one?
Yeah, we
Just-
apologise about the beating you received, but as you can see, has received her own sort of comeuppance.
Wait, what happened?
Long story.
Just, if you look-
She as once happened before towards the start of our journey when we met, she tried to try and break off with something for herself without considering, notifying the rest of the group. And in an attempt to try and stop her, I obviously launched a mild attack. Didn't really realise my own strength and sort of knocked her out a bit.
just a bit? Christ! Look at her, she's out cold. Right,
Don't worry, I'm a healer. I got her.
fair enough, fair enough.
It's fine.
So,
I mean, she got you. She was the reason you got kidnapped, Finny. So see, it's
Yeah.
karma.
to a degree, but I got to see it from her side of the story as well. I'd like to hear all
I
sides
don't
of the
want-
stories before I start passing judgment.
I don't want to say anything, but I kind of told you so to all of you. I knew this shifty fucking mute woman is a bit, untrustworthy.
Well, we'll see what she says when she wakes up, but she'll have to do some good explaining. Anyway,
Fucking, it's
I
gonna
think
have
I'm
to be
going
a
to return to
fucking
bed.
good explanation. Fate of the world,
Okay.
that kind of stuff.
Well, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. See you.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna go to my room.
Alright, so you guys all go to your room. Shush,
Yep.
you wake up after about an hour being at the tavern, I'd say.
I'm just gonna leave.
Leave her just outside the tavern.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave.
Where you
I'm
going?
furious. I'm just gonna leave.
Where are you going to head to?
The graveyard, procrastinate. Actually, I'm gonna go hand myself in. Because the guards are probably still looking for me. I'm just gonna go hand myself in.
Why are they looking for you again? Remind me.
I
Murder of
killed
Malsank.
Oh, murder of Malsank. Oh, Christ. No, Finny never told anyone.
Yeah, I'm still wanted.
Yeah, but
Vinny
you
did tell someone. He said, "Guard!" when it happened in the illusion.
Oh shit! Yeah, yeah. No, he
But
did.
I'm still
he
wanted.
Did. Yeah, you're still wanted. So you go off to the guards. They aren't too sure what you're on about, but you explain it to them. Like, I'm the one that did this. They instantly take you in, and they take you to the dungeon, the same cell that the Dragonborn doppelganger was in.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. The rest of you wake up a few hours later.
Long rest, short rest.
Yeah, long rest. You guys get all your health back and everything. You get all your health back, you get all your spells back, everything.
Yep.
I'd say at this point it's roughly midday-ish. About 1 o'clock. Welcome to my life.
Abe is already playing in the room, like, hey.
Ave is probably like playing around with like a grape that he found. Yeah,
Well,
Abe's just playing around with a grape that he found.
I want to. When we go downstairs, I want to see whether I am. Would I have to roll a perception to notice that Shh is gone?
Yeah. Well, no, it's pretty obvious that she's gone.
Okay, I'm gonna ask.
Oh,
Vinny
she's always
around
gone,
just
so
to
it's not
see
really
if
so
anywhere.
bad.
I want to know whether anyone's seen like what happened.
Do you want to go outside and like look around, or what do you
just
want
ask
to do?
Finny whether he's heard. I'm gonna go to Finny and say, "Hey, I don't suppose you happen to catch where
she-
disappeared off the anything like
she
that?"
left the tavern. She went towards the administration building.
Ah, okay, sure. Well,
Now, that's the direction she was
Sure,
going.
she's
If
there.
she got there, I don't know.
sure, she'll be fine.
I was in the kitchen at the time. I saw her get up and try and like leave. I wasn't quick enough to get around and ask her what was going on.
Okay, I'm sure she'll be fine then. Malsanct,
Yep.
how about we have a look at those books?
Okay, let's read through them one more time. See if we can find anything.
Let's go. Hang on, wait. Let's wake up Avalana as well. I'll let you wake up Avalana. In fact.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So you go upstairs to Avalana's room. Ba, 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 ba.
I ask Abe, "Hey, Abe, wake up, Alana up."
I was about to say.
Ave, what? You gonna open the door for Ave?
Yeah.
You open the door slightly for Ave. Ave scuttles in, scuttles over to the bed, like bounces up onto the bed, like a cat that wants food. Basically goes over to like the top of Avalana, like sits on her chest and sort of like nuzzles her neck, sort of thing, just trying to get her to wake up. like licks at your face, that kind of thing.
I go, oh, hello, and stroke the bloody dragon. Go, oh,
Just like,
finally something good to look at.
Eve just sort of
No,
like gives a little
Get
chirp.
dressed, I'm holding Eve as I come out the thing, stroking her or whatever.
Yep. You walk out of the room, meet with Malsanct. Malsanct's on the other side of the hallway, just waiting.
Yo.
Yeah, I go, sup, you can have your dragon back.
You pass Ave over. Ave jumps onto Malsanct's head and then onto the shoulders. Tries to get a bit of cobweb out of his claw. Yeah.
Okay, so now that we're all
Like
out,
that
let's
weird
go downstairs and grab some food.
that cat thing that cats do when they get their paw wet, like that kind of thing, but with a cobweb.
Yeah, now we're all up. We'll go downstairs. Food's on me, and we'll have a look into the books.
Okay.
Finney is already like hearing the commotion. Like, okay, they're up. Time to make some breakfast for them. 3 breakfasts are put on the bar. Two of them consist of like eggs, bacon, sausage, the bread roll, and a mug of tea. The other one is just a cup of tea and a bucket of bacon.
He knows me well.
Finney does. And he is there waiting for you guys when you come down.
Wonderful. How much do we owe you, Finney?
For saving my arse again, absolutely nothing.
Thank you.
I'll,
we also
I'll
got
leave
you
it-
in that trouble this time.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
You
gonna leave
did,
a
but
10
you
gold.
got you kind of did, but you got me out of it, so no worries.
I'm gonna leave a 10 gold courtesy tip anyway, just because he's trying to rebuild the place up from the ground up.
Thank you
We got
very much.
smashed up
It's
and
going to
stuff,
help
so-
with all the fucking repairs. And
Yep.
obviously,
Yeah.
obviously
Trashing.
replacing the stock. He look like points back to him. Most of the shelf is gone. Like most of the shelf of booze is gone.
No.
Can we change that 10 gold courtesy tip to a 100 gold courtesy tip?
Yeah.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I feel like
Okay.
Well, it would be
feel
fun
like
if we
maybe
see
needs
it back
100.
in good renovations later, like if the Happy Bee is up there.
You will.
Yeah, exactly. We kind of, we were the cause of smashing some of the inventory, so 100 gold seems like it would help.
It would help a lot actually. He does take the gold and he's like, thank you so much, Impetu. Here, I'll even do something extra for you. He takes the gold and puts it under the bar into a little safe. Thankfully, the safe wasn't tampered with or anything. Goes around back, gets you another plate of bacon.
Sweet.
There you go, my
I'll-
fishy friend. I think you'll enjoy this.
I'll share the
it's not-
secondary plate of bacon.
It doesn't look like the normal bacon, like from the bucket. It doesn't look like just bacon, just put in a bucket. It's got like a sort of a glazing on it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna share that second plate with everybody there.
Okay.
Hey.
I take it everyone takes a bit of bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crispy bacon, but it's got like slight sweet tone to it. He's actually gone and glazed it in slight honey.
Oh, I actually want
Yeah.
bacon now. I got pizza
Inspiration
downstairs.
given bacon.
No, but it's got
Bacon's
stuffed
so
crust,
good, you will
and I've
get
got
way
bacon
inspiration.
with extra mozzarella and red Leicester cheese.
Oh, you
God.
bastard!
Oh, nice.
You didn't have to say that. Now I'm hungry too.
Yeah, same.
Everyone
Right.
has to go and get a pizza.
I might actually. Anyway,
All right.
you guys have a lovely breakfast. It's lovely. Finney explains to all of you, like, yeah, shush, she just went off and headed towards the administration building. I tried to get out to the front and stop her, but I was too busy in the kitchen, I'm afraid.
Oh well.
Well, keep an eye out and listen for word and try and find out what happened with her for the end. Let us know if you can figure out what actually happened in the end. Any people travel by.
He taps his nose. He taps his nose and then points at you and going, "All right, we'll do."
Good man. And for now, I think we'll just
I'm not
read
a
through the
man.
books that we
I'm a
have.
halfling.
Okay, but yeah, we'll read through the books that we found.
The books.
Right.
Could we check? Should we go to the champion and see what he says?
That was it, the champion. Sorry, yeah, we're gonna go. Good point, Avalana.
So after the breakfast, I take it you guys are all going to head towards the main capital administration building.
Yeah.
Sure.
You guys head to the administration building. It is obviously the big marble tower in the very centre of the town, in the centre of the city rather. It it does stand about twice as tall as any other building in there. And you guys walk in, you see Cassie again, like Cassie, the half elf, and no, the high elf. Sorry, I keep getting people mixed up. Sorry, the high elf secretary there. She's like, hello. No, that's still Vinny. That's female Vinny there. Yeah. Hello. What can I do for you all?
Is the champion around?
Champion is up in his office. Yes.
Can we go and see him? We need to show him something. A few books and all that. Could be quite important to.
I'll see if his schedule. I'll see if his schedule's free, and I'll see if I can slot you in somewhere.
Thank you.
She could pass through the books. He does actually have the morning free. Later on, he will have to disappear, obviously, to go do some of his other duties.
That's fine.
Okay. She picks up a couple of books and with a couple of sheets of paper on top, and she guides you guys all the way up the spiral staircase up the center of the tower, and takes you to the champion's office. It is a luxurious office, big, the magic equivalent of mahogany table, with his sword mounted up behind him. His like big two-handed great sword behind him, still not made of metal, but sort of like this carved stony sort of structure, this material rather. A couple of different things, couple of trophies, couple of paintings on the walls, all quite nicely embroidered and everything. It looks quite elegant. As you guys go in, he is writing some stuff down in a ledger. Hello, Cassie. What can I do for you? You've got some people here to see you. I believe the same ones from the other day, with another. He says, come in. What can I help you with, dear friends?
Before Cassie leaves, gonna ask her to pass on a message.
Yes?
I would like for you to inform the judicial administration that there has been a file reported on the murder of me, but that never occurred.
What's your name?
Malsanct.
Oh, that came through my desk this morning. Obviously, you're not dead. Okay, I will make sure that is filed away as untrue.
Good.
She leaves and heads back down the staircase. The Dragonborn is there. He's now sat there, like with his leg up on his knee, and like basically how I'm sat now, sort of thing. Like one arm on his other knee and the other arm on his like sort of like boot. Like, what can I do you for?
We have a few books to show you.
Fair enough. Pass them here.
Okay. Do you guys want to pass the books we found down the sewers, and I'll pass over the purple book of Guardians?
One thing at a time,
yeah,
please.
sure.
Okay. What do you guys hand over first?
What do you guys think?
We can get your purple book out of the way with, because it seems like it's kind of like it's going to be less information than the rest of the books, maybe.
You're just gonna
Yeah.
carry a story.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's give you the fucking purple book then.
You hand over the purple tome. He flicks through it a bit, and he looks at all this. His eyes go a bit wide. He's like, this is absolutely fantastic. I'll have this credited by the mages, and we'll see if anything can be done.
I did already take it to a mage, and they did say it was a book of Guardians or something.
Yes, this is actually
Apparently,
extremely useful information. This will tell us where the Guardians are. If we are able to slay the Guardians, then we're going to be able to set all the seasons right again. The world will be as it was. Yeah, he closed. Do you mind if I keep this so I can give it to our scholars?
Yes. That is
Fantastic. He takes the book and he pops it in. He unlocks a drawer and puts the book in. Like, he shuffles a couple of items to the sides and it pops the big book in there and closes it and locks it again.
Though I do have one condition.
What was
Is
that?
though, if our group in general can still have access to the book when and as if we need it. If that's okay.
I will let the scholars know that your descriptions may come looking for the book.
Yeah.
And could we have any updates on any new information possibly learned from the book as well?
Yes, that would be much appreciated.
If you want, I can have you involved in the investigation.
Yeah, send a messenger. We may be of help.
I will send one of our greatest.
Yeah,
Wonderful,
thank you.
you.
Yeah, we'd be more than happy to help.
Thank you. And what are these other books you were talking about?
Well, it regards the peacekeeping of the city. You were having an assassin's guild living in the graveyard district. These are their targets.
He has
Wonderful.
he goes a little bit wide-eyed and he goes a little bit wide-eyed and he takes the books and he scans through them. It's like you can tell he recognizes some of the names, and when he gets to the book that your name was written in, he says, "Dagon, this is not him again." And he's sort of like he goes and rubs his forehead like, "Not him again."
What do you know about Dagon?
Dagon's a slaver, a slave owner back in.
I
Back in
thought you were gonna say something else.
no, he's a slaver back in. He's not his brother. No.
No, I was gonna say, he was. I don't know how I arrived at that conclusion.
You sausage. Is that he's a slaver back in Brasaris. Why he would want someone killed though is beyond me.
Because I was once one of his, and I escaped.
You escaped. That's probably why he wants you dead. No slave has ever escaped him.
Yep,
Not anyone's
that was a
ever.
long time ago.
Not there any that have lived to tell the tale. You clearly have got some strength to you, Tiefling. What is your name again? Malsact, by the looks of it.
Correct.
Malsact. I'll make sure to try and remember that. No, Dagon is. I have some knowledge of him. Before I left Brasaris, he was a slaver. He. One of the most heinous, disgusting, and cruel to the Tiefling. I do not condone it in any way, shape, or form. People should live their lives free rather than living in servitude of someone else. I do not agree with my Dragonborn brothers' ways, especially the Chromatics. They can go to hell as far as I'm concerned.
Right down to the boiler.
Mm. Yeah.
I know the respect. Surprised by those words from a Dragonborn. Haven't heard them often.
Haven't heard them often. There are some good Dragonborn, but most of them live in Brasaris, and they are very much like, we are the best, rah, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do you know any information on where we could find this Dragonborn?
Dagon, he doesn't leave Brasaris. He's always made that point. He is not the one to leave Brasaris. He'll
And
use
what would be the
messengers.
easiest way to him?
Easiest way to him, that would be to cross the desert. In spring it won't be as bad, but in summer it becomes glass. As the heat rises, it becomes a huge, just a huge sheet of glass with glass dunes all around in every direction. Trying to find the city is quite hard. They do have their own version of a shield, but it's using dragons. They use dragons rather than the magical force fields that we use. They sap the life force from ancient dragons. Heretical as it may be, but it works.
That one sounds sick, motherfuckers.
These Dragonborn are nadnas.
Well,
One of the few times I agree with you, Avalana.
yeah.
I detest them.
What do you
with all
guys
my
want
heart.
to do? Should we help the investigation first, or do these sick motherfuckers?
What happened to the
It sounds like
assassins?
it's
How
gonna
did
be-
you get these books?
Well, basically, well, how do we explain this? Long story short, one of our other teammates joined him, then slit the leader's thing, and then intimidated all the other members to basically fuck off, and we just basically nipped their books before we fucked off, and that's basically how we got hold of them.
The only casualty that is the only one we've seen kill or attempt to kill, namely me. The other ones didn't really seem to agree with their philosophies, but they were all let go.
So one of
no,
them
that
was
was a good
one of
call.
them was forcing the others to do assassin work, essentially.
Perhaps, but
don't
there are
know.
some clues you might want to investigate. One of them was Aaliyah in the Graveyard District was used as a hideout, and they tried to escape through the sewer system.
I will send the head guards. I will send the leader of the guard units to go and investigate for me.
Sweet.
But anything useful there, we also would like to be kept notice.
Considering you are involved in this, I will say that this time you can. Normally, I would have to say no to the public in these investigations, but you lot seem to have the right heads on you.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if you have any connection with the town of Fertilia. But there's a
Fertilia,
there's a
yeah,
gentleman
a little village. They provide food for us
Yeah, there's
throughout
a
all the
gentleman
seasons.
there by the name of Sam. He definitely needs a pay rise.
Yeah, this kid. Yeah,
I
this
have
guy
heard.
could
I
go.
must admit, I have heard good things about Sam. What happened? I will see what I can do.
He is like
He's
a
an incredible
one-man
warrior.
army.
A one-man army. What
Yeah.
what feats did he do? Tell me of his feats. As he sits and drinks a small goblet of wine.
He rolled high.
Yeah, he rolled high all the time.
He's a high roller. Yeah.
For some reason,
Actually-
he's never hit, but always gets hit. He always hits, but never gets hit.
The town of Fertilia is where our party formed. We were teleported
Well,
there
it's
together.
kind of more
and-
like a big hole, really.
Yeah,
Fun.
our party and Sam, we cleaned house there. We had some evil forces at the doorstep, a hag, murderers, and Sam, noble man, helped us out.
I remember you telling me the first time you came to see me. Yes, something about a green hag and a queen of the mountain, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Correct. Still someone
I
we're
have-
interested in.
I have actually got some information because I remember you asking me for information if I found any, if my guards had found any. We have found some information. There is a group calling themselves the Broken Mountain.
Ah.
They are bandits, thieves, people. They try to intimidate villages, people to join their cause. Apparently, the Queen of the Mountain has something against me. We don't know what she is or where she comes from, but we know
That's
she has
interesting.
something against me and the city itself, or at least the way we run things. Just from what
know where her main
from
That's,
what I've
that's
heard.
interesting. I would have never guessed that, considering they seemed a lot more organised when we spoke over the phone, should I say?
A leader may be refined, but doesn't mean her minions have to be.
True, true.
If she was using a green hag, then something tells me she is not above using dirty methods.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know
You have
where her
any
mate
enemies?
can be found?
Sorry.
Sorry, I
Mouse.
got a mouse out.
I asked, do you have many enemies of this sort, or is she unique?
Unique as far as I know.
Okay, well, what
Yeah,
do you
I do.
reckon we should concentrate first, since we've now got 3 leads to 3 different quests? So, wait, which one's the main quest line?
Is there one? Anyway, Impetu, what do you want to say?
Okay, well, I was gonna on that purpose of it, on that note, I think the Purple Book with the elements is a long, ongoing quest, and obviously the champion said that he'll get back to us when he has information, so we can take that off.
Mhm.
I think, seeing as we don't know much about the Queen of the Mountain, and we're still waiting for
Wait for what?
Hello?
I
might
think
get out, Carl.
yeah, I think he
Yeah,
might,
his mic cut out. still,
Yeah,
as
there
we
he is.
were
There he
waiting.
is.
Yep. mm.
Yep, there he is. Yep.
Don't know what happened there. That was bizarre.
That is.
Anyway.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. So, I think the one that's the most important one probably is the Mausank quest, because if we don't pursue that, then I imagine there's going to be a second assassin ascent, and another assassin after that, and another until Mausank's dead. So
Yeah, let's get rid of the
No,
threat. Kill
no,
We
no.
Dagon.
should have, we should have cut
No,
the
no,
leader's
as far-
head off. since-
As far as Dagon knows, Mausank's dead.
The assassins are going to him with the head. So,
Yeah, that bit's already sorted. The only thing we got to worry about is if the assassins come back for a personal vengeance.
okay, yeah. Until that happens, I think maybe then the best question would be to concentrate on the Queen of the Mountain one, or to see whether we can find
Wait,
whether
what are
she's
the
got any,
two?
alloy
Which ones are there? There's Queen of the Mountain and the investigation of the
of the elements
books.
and stuff. Yeah.
I don't know. What do you reckon sounds more interesting?
I want Dagon
think-
dead. As a personal vendetta.
Ah,
He
we can
came
do
for
that
me.
afterwards.
I come for him.
I feel like we could get to killing
You,
Dagon,
I'd
but I
say,
feel
I'd
like
say,
the most
I'd say, Malsang, if you want to pursue this now, you would have to convince these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
We'll just do it alone.
no, I think Malsang's proven himself to be useful so far. He's been pure of heart. He's been a good ally. He's been strong. Can heal. I don't want to lose him as a party member. So I feel like I'm gonna, and he's got Ave as well, and I've formed somewhat of an attachment with Ave.
Yeah, but
so.
do you honestly think three of us, should I say, I don't know what we're doing about is gonna, manage to fight their way through potentially guarded household / keep or castle with fully armed men just to get to one slaver who is potentially quite rich and resources better than ours?
I don't know,
Yes.
but no guts, no glory. Malsang snuck out of there. There must be a way to sneak
Like,
in.
the only way we do it would either have to have some fucking heavy fucking, big boom booms along, or to, either have some help, or inside help
Malsang-
at least.
Yeah, we could try and get some inside help on the way there and see if we can find any friendly people. But I mean, if Malsang snuck out of there, there must be a way in, And
There's the kind
there
of
must
thing
be
that needs
people-
planning. It's like,
He's true, but he's a slaver, so he must have enemies. Maybe we should go to the land surrounding the slavers' land and see whether we can find any enemies or people who we can ally with.
I guess sort of there's another. I guess if we were to do this, I'm assuming the Dagon owns the land around him, doesn't he? With slaves, right? On the land.
Yeah, probably.
That
Well,
would
if-
that would
what-
be a
what we
normal
could do-
thing, yeah.
Yeah, what we could do, if we're lucky enough, we can, form sort of like an insurgency, take down his land and actually take his land. Everything he owns. With the slavers, and then give that lord's land to the slavers.
The method
Maybe,
of which doesn't really interest me. I just want revenge on Dagon.
Yeah, but you might as well do some good if you're going to kill him.
Oh,
If
definitely.
you kill him, another one just as bad is going to come back. If you take over the country, at least they got a chance of survival.
Oh,
Okay,
we're
Not
liberate those
countryside,
who
but
can't
a bit of
defend
land,
themselves.
should I say.
I think
As
I got it with Malsang. We'll leave you in charge of the politics, but
More than happy to deal with that.
as you guys are talking, Cassie comes back with a piece of paper.
You were just we're talking about taking over a country in Johnson.
Yeah.
Champion.
I mean,
He's probably sat there going, what the fuck are these kids on about?
Yeah, no, he actually looks quite impressed with your organisation skills. Like these, they've definitely got a good head on them, but I might have underestimated them.
Well, and also Dagon
always
is an
turn-
enemy of
can
the
I-
city, so
can I
I'm
turn-
assuming the town
If he's an
champion's
enemy,
fine with
if
it.
he is an enemy of the city, I turn around to the champion and ask, considering you're right here
As
and
well
heard
as
everything you say.
well, let me finish what I was saying. Cassie comes back.
Oh, sorry.
Cassie comes back with a piece of paper and quickly nips in and says to the champion, that woman that we had this morning, she's been released due to the accusations against her being false. And shush, you are being released by the head guard. What was his name again? Daniel, I think I should call him.
Darren.
Darren. Darren comes out, unlocks your cage, says, "The accounts against you were falsified. You're free to go, love."
I probably wouldn't leave the cell.
He
I have
ju-
no reason to go back with that party. In my eyes.
he just leaves the cell door open and buggers off.
Sure. I'll stay there.
Okay then. Alright, that's his story.
Yeah.
Story.
She's refusing to leave the dungeons though.
What's the name of this woman?
Cassie,
No, the woman that's imprisoned.
shush.
Because obviously, yeah. No,
It's Shush.
yeah. No, I know it's Shush, but Cassie didn't say who it was actually. You just said a
She,
woman.
she hasn't given a name and she hasn't spoken. She has a lute. She's a half-elf woman. Do you know her?
Yes, we do. Unfortunately, I'm joking. Right, what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to go and deal with Shush and I'm going to talk to the champion about politics and crap?
Well, I would like to stay here for the conversation with the champion. She can deal on her own. She always has.
In all fairness, if we are planning to do this, we'll need her.
Maybe.
So what do you guys want to do?
I'm just wondering about the champions. If the champion can maybe help us in our conquest against Dagon.
That was going to be my thing. I was going to turn around and I was going to go, is there any chance we could have some aid from you or any allies?
I'm afraid that would start a diplomatic debacle that could lead to war, I'm afraid.
Is there any way you could get some trained soldiers in, not wearing your colours or uniform?
I could probably send Daniel with you, but we'd need him just in case of an attack.
That's fine. Nothing. No one obviously too important, but someone that can at least hold their own and help protect some certain things.
There is.
Oh, can
there
we
is
take Sam?
Sam.
Yeah. There. Yes. Let's take Sam.
Didn't he have a brother? Doesn't he have a brother here?
I
He
don't
does.
In the
Wait.
In the
Does?
Raven, by the Raven district, yeah, for the Raven Queen.
in the Temple District of the Raven Queen.
Temple district, yeah.
The Raven Queen. Ugh.
But wouldn't that make him a priest though?
He's
or is
not a
he-
priest. He's a cleric.
A specific guard.
He's a cleric. A guard, yes, but he's more of a guard of the temple.
Yeah, we got a cleric.
Well,
I mean, like,
you know what? Is there if that doesn't work out, is there anyone else we could possibly talk to? Like any help, we'd be much grateful. It's going to take a lot of planning and all that.
None in a covert operation, no.
get some free loot maybe to help us out.
And also, I'm assuming
I might
you.
be a champion, but I'm not the richest man in the world, I'm afraid.
I would assume you do have the authority to perform covert operations, right?
Well, I have the authority, yes. I lead this city, but if any of our men are captured by them, they are then given to the Worm King, then that could spell war. And if the reports are to be believed, Queen of the Mountain wants war as well.
Fair enough. This city
No,
already
you're in a
wants
tricky
fire.
situation. All right, then.
So we simply do not
worry.
have the,
We'll talk to Sam's brother.
we simply do not have the resources to fight a war on two fronts.
Mo, that is okay. Well
I
done.
feel like we should definitely talk to Sam's brother.
Yeah,
in
we're
Temple
going to talk to
District.
Sam. Well, fine. We're going to talk to Sam's brother. And if anything big happens when we're out there, we'll try and send you some news.
That would be much appreciated. Thank you.
That's fine. Yeah, but obviously I'll try and keep everything or like anything to do with the city or you out of it. Due to some political reason. You know what politics are like nowadays.
Yeah, I sadly do. I'd rather the council took over, but sadly they are not ready. They are too selfish. They squabble amongst themselves. Those council meetings are
wait,
not
if I
pretty.
was to talk to the council and try and convince them to do a covert operation, do you reckon that will work?
They wouldn't agree to anything like that. They don't have
Not
the,
necessarily.
They don't have the spine for it.
That's true, but not, if they can be convinced that they can make more profit than more detriment if we were to, say, give the lands to two slavers. Because if it's a free land, then we have technically
No,
the
the land is still
diplomatic relations to
the
take over that country.
The land would still be owned by the Kingdom of Brasaris, regardless of if he died or not.
Question for Malsanct.
All right, that's cool.
Malsanct. I
Yeah.
understand that you wish to see this Dagon dead, but maybe strategically, if you think about it logically, it would be a better idea to try and go for the Queen of the Mountain first, thus freeing up the champion's resources to then help us launch a bigger full-scale attack on Dagon.
No, that works. That actually works better. That'll probably work better if we just take out
Seeing
Queen of the
as you're
Mountains.
dead to Dagon at the moment, maybe we should take advantage of the fact that they think you're dead, help defeat
Yeah.
the Queen of the Mountain, and
That
then
is-
use the champion
that
to
is-
help us afterwards.
Yeah, that is our one and only advantage. The fact that he believes that you're dead. If we deal with the Queen of the Mountain first, if I was to get the champion's input, should I say, it will probably free enough resources to at least launch a decent covert operation or a covert operation of some sort.
Of something, yeah.
But obviously, due to political reasons, it will have to be a
I know
covert.
it's
If
not
they were
ideal, Malsanct.
to send a natural standing army, and that would be a bit of an interesting
I mean,
nightmare.
It depends. If we help them win the war against, the Queen of the Mountain, maybe they would help us win a war against Dagon, especially seeing as Dagon's imprisoning
No,
people. So we can
I
start a
understand where you're
revolution.
coming from, but the Queen of the Mountain and this Lord are completely two different things. Queen of the Mountain, for what I can see, is a bandit tribe. No laws, no
Yeah.
anything. but the Lord is under a country which has jurisdiction, a standing army, along with generals and proper tactics and resources. If you want to take that land, you would
Yeah.
have to do some sort of insurgency or a covert operation to prevent them linking it to that country.
Okay, sure, maybe. I mean, for all intents and purposes, it doesn't matter either way. As long as Malsanct, you're fine with the idea of us possibly putting off slightly, but only so that when we go in after Dagon, we can guarantee that we rid ourselves of him instead of rushing in like fools and trying to handle something we're not ready for.
Yeah, we need to take it slow and steady, but we'll get him. That one we will promise eventually.
Well, for the first time in years, I know I don't have a target on my back anymore. There's one thing I could take solace in, but the fact that he came after me angers me beyond reason. Thought he already took everything from me, and I want to repay him. But I do see the tactical advantage in having a city on our back, and apparently, champion, if I may be so bold to either already assume this, you've taken trust in us by letting us into medicinal operations and taking care of some of us.
I have. Sam
Well, you're-
has sent back reports of you lot, and I'm quite impressed, to be perfectly honest.
So, let us be agents of this city and fall in good grace. If you have any
Yeah.
tasks we can complete for you, especially regarding the Queen of the Mountain, we'll be happy to assist.
And I also have a question as well.
Go for it.
If we do help you,
Oh, for the champion.
Yeah.
Go
yeah.
for-
Sorry. Yeah,
For
that was
you,
the
yes.
champion. Yeah. So, yeah. Fucking hell. If we do help you deal with the Queen of the Mountain, will you be able to help us deal with this slight problem with the slaver? You don't need
I'll have the resources
Feel free to
available.
take country.
I'll have the resources available to help in what way I can.
Don't worry, any help when we come into this will be much appreciated.
No worries.
Alright, Malsank, does that agree with you?
Yes, as long as we have a chat with Sam's brother, I might have some interesting things to talk
Brilliant.
with him about.
Should we talk to him later, or should we, after we finish out here, should we go and talk to him now?
Well, I think that is something we should get out of the way. But maybe first, before we leave here, let's have a chat with our
Our esteemed,
estranged Palm D member. Yeah.
our esteemed party member. Yeah. Let's go and fucking visit that poser in the bloody cunt dungeons.
You guys you say your goodbyes to the champion. The champion waves you off and sort of does that. It's like a nod with like respect. That seems to be like the local greeting or the local like
The nod.
yeah
The
yeah.
nod, yeah.
Well, the nod and like the arm over the chest sort of thing.
Yeah.
And
I
you
return
guys,
the gesture.
he nods at you specifically as well. As you guys leave down the long arse spiral staircase. Each time you go up and down the staircase, by the way, it takes a good 10 minutes or so. There's a lot of fucking steps.
Fucking hell. What is it, the 7,000 steps up to High Rothgar again? or
It might as
something?
well be, yeah. It is a tall fucking, like... Have any of you guys seen The Shard? Malsanct, I don't
Yeah.
expect you would have. I'm not sure what tallest building is in,
Britain.
no, in Finland.
In the Netherlands.
In the Netherlands, sorry, not Finland.
Finland.
Yes, I've been to Helsinki. No.
Basically, it's like... It's as tall as The Shard, but it's made out of, like, smooth marble.
Fair enough.
And I will have to get some calculations for Malsanct to understand how tall that is.
I've been
you
in
guys-
towers.
It's fucking big. You guys all head down. You guys head down there, and you ask. I'm assuming you guys ask Cassie. Actually, no. Daniel, the head guard. I can't remember his actual name, so we're just going to call him Daniel for now. I do apologise. I'll look at my-
Daniel.
We're only making plans.
I'll look
for
at my.
Daniel.
I'll look at my notes later for his actual name. He spots you guys, and he realizes, hey, those are the ones with what's her face. He goes, "You lot, I've got a friend downstairs of yours.
Yeah.
She refuses to leave the bloody cell, though."
Right, can we go and see? Yeah.
Absolutely. He takes you down into the basement area, past the training area where you first saw the champion, and then down into the dungeons. In the same cell, the door is still open. There is Shush.
Right. Shh. You gonna come out?
I just start crying.
What's the matter?
I continue. Just not going to add anything.
What shoes is Daniel wearing?
Wait, hang on a minute.
No.
Hang on a minute. No, I'm not gonna do
No.
anything damaging, don't worry.
What shoes is Daniel wearing? He's wearing just strong leather boots.
Don't say it.
Okay, yeah, sure. No.
I know where he's I know where he's going with it.
I don't.
I just need to fucking see if it does the right thing.
You want to cast a spell again instead of like just talking to her?
No, it was just, I'm trying to see if I've got access to calm emotions so I can like stop her crying so we can actually fucking talk to her.
Have you prepared that spell?
Oh, okay, no. I assumed
you have four spells.
Skills or spells were like during combat only.
No, no, you have four spell.
never mind
You have access to 4 different spells a day.
Mm.
In between long rests, and you can only pick from those 4 until your long rest.
Can I use insight to see what is upsetting
Okay.
Will? To see what's going on with see what's
Yeah,
going on.
insight.
Try and do an insight roll. The worst. Oh, okay, no. 5 plus. What's insight off of? Oh no, insight's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stuff of wisdom, and I got a plus on it. So, wait. Question: when you're Oh no, it's fine. Okay, it's still plus 5. Okay. Yeah, so it's an unnatural 20.
Okay. Unnatural 20. You understand that she probably feels a little bit betrayed. She tried to do a plan and it kind of succeeded, but at the same time you guys kind of messed up in it, and now she feels like you guys don't trust her at all. Am I
Right.
am I correct?
Right.
Wait.
Right.
Am I correct in that?
A little bit more than that. Of my entire backstory is based off the fact that I had to free my own people, so I went to free more people, and then the people that I thought I was growing closer to then proceed to attack me for it. So she's very clearly distrustful and hateful. So she would probably try and kill one of them.
Okay. I'm gonna step forward and ask why she decided to take the books and try and barge past without any response to us, trying to talk or intervene.
Well, very clearly because you went to stop her freeing people that she thought were oppressed. So
Okay,
she was
but
going to go and sort out the issue on her own.
Okay, well then that's the issue. Unfortunately, as a party, we can't allow people to go off with things that are potentially useful to us.
Or
and
if
go
you're
off
gonna
on
do
our
it,
own.
at least tell us what you're doing.
Well, you can't really go off on your own necessarily. You'd have to ask. Can I take this thing that is useful to everyone away?
But
Well,
it
what
was
was your
okay for
intent
me to
with-
put my life in danger.
Well,
So it's
what
okay
was
for me
the
to go off
intent?
my own.
To be honest,
If
we
it
kind of
was
all
better
put
for
our
you
lives
guys.
in danger consistently. It's kind of part
Your
of the
life
job.
was never really in true danger because we were always one step behind you. If anything happened, then we would all jump out immediately as a team.
Look, you like saving people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. We're planning to go after the people that tried to kill Malsank, take down his entire kingdom from the inside with the slaves.
He's not the one that owns the kingdom.
No, the land he owns. That's
Right.
not the country slash kingdom. I mean the land he owns.
Right.
What's it? No,
He
estate.
owns it. Estate. Yeah, let's call it
No.
that.
Yeah. So take down the estate he owns. But firstly, we'll need your help. To take down the Queen of the Mountain before we can get the resources to take down the estate. We generally need your help.
But
But-
I think
But you at least have to fucking tell us what you're fucking doing before you do it. Communication is quite important.
would we be able to leave my answer until the next session as
Yeah.
a question?
Yeah.
I think I need a conversation.
Cliffhanger.
Yes. Well, I had a cliffhanger in mind. As you guys are all talking, you hear an explosion. Come from upstairs. You hear an explosion and screaming. Bits of rub, bits of
lovely.
rub, bits of the ceiling crumble. Small cracks form in it. and bits of stone start to fall out of the ceiling, and that's where we're going to leave it for today.
Sweet.
Okay.
Sure.
So how was this episode? How was this session for you guys?
It was alright.
Absolutely fucking
recording?
shit. No, I'm joking. It was good.
Jesus, Will.
I understand it's a joke, but can you stop doing that, please?
Yeah.
Right.
Are we still
That's not
still recording at the moment?
At the moment, yeah.
Oh
Okay.
crap.
Yeah. Fuck you, Will.
It's been recorded, Will.
Fuck you, Will.
Well, I don't care. They can listen
Yeah.
to my beautiful and soothing voice.
Whoa, I wouldn't describe it as that, but hey, each their own.
You
More
know
like
it's
piercing,
beautiful and
but hey.
soothing. Yeah, I know you listen to me at night. You record my voice secretly, and like when you go to sleep, you just have random shit coming out of
Yeah,
my mouth.
that's why I
as you go to
sleep bad, apparently.
Right. Anyway, thank you guys.
It's the
Thank
reason
you.
why you got melatonin. Why
Right.
you go-
Anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. This has actually been a really good episode. I was up until 5 in the morning planning this one. Thank you guys for enjoying it, and we will all see you in the next one.
Bye.
Say bye, everyone.
Bye.